This is your captain speaking. We are going to go for the Uncensored Show in T-minus 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, crap. I think all that noise blew a fuse.
This is a special edition of Bubba Uncensored. What does this mean?
We can say fuck and other profanity without dumping. Really get down and dirty like you like it. Speaking of dump, I'll be right back.
Oh, that's rude, man. I don't even do potty humor. What's going on? My name is Seth Kushner. This is some upbeat shit right here. I think this is stuff Macho Man listens to on the weekend.
That's what he probably puts together.
Oh, hold on. Let me jack you up, Lummy.
He's probably a big time DJ.
Oh,
so.
absolutely. Yeah, he loves putting this shit together.
Is this your type of music?
I am not defined by any genres, Lummy, but I would say fuck no for this one. What do you do to this one? This one, I feel like you're fucking,
Grab the glow sticks.
Well, I feel like you have like big bamboo sticks and you're dancing around a fire for this shit. This seems like some tribal stuff. All right, enough of that. What's going on? Rhett's here, Lummy's here. Rhett, how you doing, man?
Captain Grumpus, $20.
Oh, shit. Rhett, did I get you?
No, I'm fixing your camera.
Oh, you're fixing the camera. Okay. Who was it, Captain Grumpus?
Captain Grumpus, love me some Kush, $20.
All right, here's the
Super chat.
Here's the thing. I appreciate that, Grumpus. We don't need any money today. And I know that this is going against everything that Bubba has set up for the blueprints of this show. But
I'm waiting for that warm line to call.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going to, if you give money today, I think it'll show that you enjoyed something about this. And we don't need you guys are just happy that someone's talking to you live. You don't want this incarnation of a show to happen, let's say again Wednesday. So if Bubba gets down to the end today, he's on the skid steer, whatever the fuck goes on out there.
Oh, he's busy, man. He's busy today.
Well, what's going on? What's he do? What kind of manly water truck stuff?
Scout and Big Ope gifted 10 subs or memberships.
10 subs. Okay. That's Bubba's going to end up seeing that one, but we'll keep it under the radar, ladies. Thank you very much. What is Bubba up to today? Why am I in his chair? Why is he not here?
Ryan MBSC, $20. Seth Army.
Oh shit, Ryan's the man. Thank you, Ryan.
He pretty much has to take all the material from the monster trucks over the weekend and put it onto the track to fix the track because you got those monster trucks and 3-pound peanut, $20. He had to take all that material and then smooth out. Your plan's backfiring.
I didn't want that, guys. I mean, listen. Before Lemmy gets back into it, if we have to do this again Wednesday, which I have laid the groundwork, I do plan shows coming from producer background. I'd reach out to my main man Lummy this weekend, and we're cooking something up nice for Wednesday. I'm excited. The last hour of the show Wednesday will be the first and possibly last ever holiday dodgeball game. It'll be the Santa versus the Elves. We're putting together the teams right now, but it'll involve me, Lummy, Babyface, Tuttle. We've got Rhett, and we need Colton, and then we need a referee, and we can do some 3-on-3 shit. But one team's gonna be dressed as elves, one team's gonna be dressed as Santa, and we're gonna do that the last hour of the show on Wednesday. We've got an elf costume. We have a Santa costume. We just have to get Bubba to approve maybe like $40-$50 to get a couple more costumes, Lummy?
Yeah, I got to look at Amazon and figure out how much those elf costumes are because the Santa ones, if we can get it here by tomorrow, it'll be like $25-$30, but I got to jump on those quick. And Neil Malplaisir, $20. Go Pack, go.
Okay, all right. Yeah, the Pack had a nice win, man. The Pack just send Josh Jacobs out there, and it just absolutely destroys teams. We were actually, for some reason, Lummy and I were talking about how well the Packers organization is put together right before we cracked the mics today. So we have that planned for Wednesday if for some reason Bubba lets us back in here. Again, if the donations slow down, which they shouldn't, you go, this is fucking god-awful, then maybe that won't happen. But as of right now, we are planning on being here Wednesday and having that go down. Lummy, what else is Bubba going? And how was you went to the thing?
Yeah, Red, Colton rode with Walker and Ashley and myself up there.
It's like the Redneck Olympics, right? With the monster trucks and shit?
and the motocross bikes. Rhett was there, Woof from Woof Fencing. There was
you had to pay for parking.
Well, we I don't know if Rhett did, but Colton, myself, and Ashley found Possibly Merch Crick. And she let us, she waved us right on through.
Yeah,
so.
I found Merch Crick. She waved me right on through and ignored me. Me and Taylor both said hello. And we're kind of giving her a hard time, and I think she was just on autopilot.
Was she running? Is Merch Crick running parking out there?
Yeah, and you got to think.
Oh, no shit.
That's her job. So what I'm saying is her job. She probably takes it serious because people actually would listen to her compared to, like, say, Bubba.
So is that why she shook me down for $10?
Yeah, exactly.
Gave me the cold shoulder?
Yeah, that's right.
You probably brought a $10 bill, though, right? Because
I had a 20.
Well,
Yeah.
Bubba, so you got to think, too, Bubba Raceway Park is cash only.
Okay, yeah, it's so funny. People are going away from cash, and Bubba's diving only into cash.
Concession stands, cash only, anything. Cash
Really?
only. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Is there's got to be a bunch of ATMs out
I
there.
think there's 2 ATMs, and I'm pretty sure they probably get the ATM fees, so that's probably good business right there.
So Birch Creek was running parking, so Lummy got in for free, right? You got shaken down for $10, so let me write that down. We'll talk.
Super Fat Bubba Light, $20.
I'll write it off at the end of the year.
Yeah, we'll get we'll take that up with the bus. So tell me, I know about
Wyatt Harris, 20 on the Merch Trick Shakedown Fund.
I know about
John Kostika, $100.
All right, hold on, let me do that.
Let me turn your air on. Hang on.
Oh wait, turn my air on. Oh.
Want to listen to?
Oh shit.
No, I don't
no.
think that.
Oh shit. Was
There goes one of our outs.
What
No, I
happened?
meant the air compressor. I don't know if it's on.
Oh, is this so? Can you?
Oh, no.
Eventually, it'll will down to 0.
Does that mean it's wait?
We're Bob break.
Wait, no,
Break 1 is started.
no, but
But we're not on breaking YouTube.
can you
but-
stop it over
Oh,
there?
God, I
No,
fucked it
No,
all
it's too
up.
late. We're already running commercials now on bar.
no. Wait, but what about YouTube?
YouTube was
No,
good.
YouTube is fine. They're
Okay.
watching it melt down in real time. I'm sorry. I meant your air compressor.
I don't even know what that is, Rat. What the fuck's an air compressor? I only know there's a big red button when somebody donates 100. I do it.
If the compressor's not on, then the train horn will run out of steam. So I had to make sure it was on.
Okay, so it's on, right?
It is on. Yeah, it's back there making noise.
Okay, I heard. Okay, all right. Shit, man. I didn't know I didn't know there was so much going on with the air horn there. Okay, all right. Lummy, we'll figure out this other computer bullshit later, right? Who cares?
Well, yeah, so we only technically have one break for bar.
So I only have what? There's only one.
Hierarchy, $200.
Oh my God, Harvey!
Thank you, Hierarchy.
Then just a little one so we don't run out. Well, I mean, okay, fuckers. I mean, we could shut it down right now. It looks like we're coming back Wednesday. Maybe people are super excited about the Santa versus Elves dodgeball game.
Yeah, well, so just so you know, so we only have one, but I might be able to get with Macho to see if he can build a second one quickly enough. But yeah, right now no one can hear us on BAR.
Oh man!
Just so you know,
What
so
the
right now
fuck?
the only people that can hear us are on it's YouTube, Rumble, Twitch.
All of our digital stuff. That's my fault. I'm
I
sorry.
just stopped it. I stopped the commercials. Are we back? Does that mean we're back?
Oh boy,
Oh,
no, that means you. Oh boy,
Guys, what the fuck?
I wouldn't have touched it.
I didn't know any of this shit mattered. I thought we were just doing an uncensored streaming deal.
Hit the play button real
Hit
quick.
the play button.
Yeah.
No, we are. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Nothing matters.
Yeah, hold on. Let those play out the commercials.
Okay.
Because then when the commercials go,
But Lummy, if we're losing commercials, I can do live reads for the Diacos and all the other stuff.
well, no, because so I would have to go in there manually and like look down.
We all have to make sacrifices today. We're men down. We're many men down.
But hold on, let me just see, because then I would have
Fucking
we would
A,
have
man.
to skip the commercials, and then so it could go back on live right here. So
I thought we're funded by the people.
so we'd have to come right here and skip those.
I don't know what any of this means right now, Lum. I thought that you and I were vibing, dude. I thought things were kicking ass.
It is, but hold on. Let's just do this. Let's just run this through for bar. Iggy McGillicuddy, $20. And listen, when it comes back, you'll hear it. Aqua Beto comes back with the sponsorship music bumpers, and then we'll be good for bar. Otherwise, I stop it. We skip it. It's only another like 4 minutes.
Okay, so what do I do right now? Should I continue on with the entertaining content that we had planned, or
Yeah, for YouTube. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I mean, where are people watching? I thought I don't. You know,
Stanley the Sniper, $100 for Seth fucking shit up.
I had no idea that bar was was such a huge deal here. I thought it was all about the streaming platforms that we were on. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, all right. So I just fuck this. I'm just gonna keep on going.
Yeah, just keep going.
So
Yeah.
how was the monster truck deal this weekend?
It was awesome, man. Dennis Anderson was there. Packed crowd at
What's a packed house for
pretty much all the bleachers were filled. There was people bringing their own chairs, sitting in the lawn.
What is that, like 10,000 people? 5,000?
2-3.
Yeah, I'd say 2,000-3,000.
2-3, okay. Now,
which is pretty good.
Nothing wrong with that. And Walker liked it?
Oh, yeah, Walker loved it. Rhett, I think you loved it too.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Colton loved it.
What's the difference between what happened at BRP and what happens at, like, say, a Monster Jam?
There's a lot less backflips at what happened at BRP, but it's also it's honestly nice and short. Like, I mean, they had 6 or 7 trucks in total, and really the entire show itself lasted an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours on the dot. They got you the fuck out of there right when you wanted to be. So I had no complaints. I mean, maybe the kids who grew up watching, monster trucks do backflips would be a little bored, but I don't care. It was fun time.
They crushed cars and stuff like that.
Crushed cars. They were doing the 2-wheel competition, so they were moonwalking all across the front stretch of the track there.
Did any shrapnel go flying? I know that sometimes that's a big thing when, like a door or something goes off and
no, but a lot of dirt.
Okay, like if you're just sitting close to it, then you're gonna get dirty. It's that.
Yeah. We were close enough to kind of be in the splash zone there.
Did you stay for the whole thing, Warren Lummy, or do you?
Yeah,
I mean,
we did because then we met up with Bubba right after. He's got a little RV there, so we kind of met up with him, thanked him, sat around for a little bit, let traffic die.
Hey, you know what somebody told? Or actually, I'll just say somebody. Who gives a fuck? I don't have any sources around here. It was Colton. Colton said that when he got here on Friday, he was watching Merch Crick finishing. You guys are already laughing.
Yeah.
He said did you guys talk about this on the show?
No.
Okay. He said that the whole fucking trunk was just filled with snacks. And then I guess Colton asked if, like, I don't know, she needed help, but she's like, no, I'm almost finished. I just got to go grab, a few more boxes of snacks and put them down here. Did you guys know is his RV filled with, like, Gushers and crackers? What's going on out there?
I didn't go into the RV, so I don't know about that one.
I didn't go in, but I bet it looks like a Sam's Club in there.
I mean, but he brought us out some like Monster alcoholic drinks, some
he had
White Claws.
He had all the fixins, but the funniest part that you brought up, Seth, have you ever seen just how much room you have in the back of a Crown Vic?
I don't think so. No, I don't think I've been in the back of a Crown Vic at all, especially that one.
I mean, Lummy, you saw it. That thing was
packed,
filled to the brim.
Yeah, it's a big trunk in there.
Do you think that Bubba could, take it down a notch and be somewhat of a minimalist when he goes out there? Or do you feel like he needs to have every single thing, the comforts of home he needs to have out there at the race park, whatever we call it?
Well, how do we know that it's actually technically not from Merch Crick? I mean, she doesn't eat real food.
Come on, she's not eating anything out there. She's probably parking people all day. Maybe Bubba lets her snack on a few fucking blades of grass, but I mean that's probably the extent of what she's getting fed out there.
She's pocketing the parking money to pay for a pork tenderloin sandwich.
Yeah, you think she's getting super dogs and shit?
Super dogs and pizza.
Lummy, do I need to do anything else with this bar, or is this still like?
It's we have 10 seconds, 9 seconds. I'm looking up right now. I'm looking up Santa costumes and trying to see which ones will come in by tomorrow.
Okay.
Is the imaging going to fire in a few seconds?
Yes, it will be.
Okay, so be ready for that.
Broadcasting live.
There's Aquabito.
Studios.
Mr. Beast.
Aquabito.com/Bubba.
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
There's your jam.
And we're back. Everybody can hear us now.
Hey,
Just like we drew it up.
Are you taking calls today or no?
Yeah, it depends. From who? I mean, no fuck boys, but yeah, I'd love to take some calls, man.
Because we got one on hold, and I know that obviously a lot of Bubba Army Radio people that are listening on the app.
Are they going to call just to say shit got fucked up? Because we know. I mean,
we know. 813-90-BUBBA, 813-90-BUBBA.
Hello? Caller?
Hi, morning.
Hi, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Seth. How about you, buddy?
I'm doing okay. You're the first call of the week. What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, fantastic. Well, I have a question for you, or maybe Lummy or Lumi.
What you got?
I'm on Venmo right now.
Okay.
And I cannot find you guys, so I can't send you money.
Keith Yeager, $100 on the Venmo.
Oh shit, Keith, you're the man. Thank you.
It's under at the Bubba Army. That's the Venmo.
At the BUBBA and then ARMY.
Yes, sir.
ARMY. See, it comes up every freaking time. We couldn't find any matches.
Now, have you tried at Seth Kushner? Just by what's the? Is there? Do you have any other? I mean, we got to get the guy. I mean, we're customer service. We got to get the money. I mean, what do we do? Do we ask if he has any other apps?
Cash App, maybe.
Yeah. Do you have PayPal?
The sniper already going in there.
Yeah. I got PayPal, so maybe I'll try that one.
Dude,
Well, we won't see the PayPal though, because that's Bubba. Bubba only has the PayPal.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, we don't have access to PayPal right now. But if you tell us what you're planning on donating to PayPal, we can give you a pre shout out.
Yes.
I'm not sure yet. It was probably like $50.
We'll take it. $50, baby. Air compressor's working.
Thank you for the $50.
There we go. All right. Well, I'll keep looking, guys.
If it doesn't work though, please call us back.
Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So it's looking for that Wednesday Christmas outfit.
Yeah. What do you see?
The problem is that it's going to be like $80-$90 for Santa to be here Tuesday, obviously overnight.
80-90? Did you say 80-90?
Yeah, for overnight. And let me just say, like we said, it's THE, the Bubba Army, the Bubba Army on the Venmo.
Yeah, the Bubba Army. Yeah, he's gonna find it. Trust me. I have faith in him. He's gonna find it. I'm sorry. Did you say $90 for the?
Unless we trust Amazon during this time to get it here on Wednesday before, but I don't trust.
No. But why can't we just get like a fucking hat and a beard and maybe like a robe? I mean, do we need the full $90? Seems like a lot.
No, we don't have to do that.
All right. I'm trying to keep things light here for Bubba.
Hanukkah Harry.
Hanukkah Harry? He doesn't exist. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, I'm here in FEMA Region 6, and it's not too far from the Bubba Raceway.
Well, Bubba's on 10.
Oh, shit. Bubba's on 10. I got it. Bubba's on 10. I got to go. Bubba's on... Hello, sir?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, it's Babyface.
Oh, did he fucking fool you, man? Did he say...
Bubba sent me a text on the Venmo thing, so I thought Bubba was calling. I just looked at the hotline and saw it was calling, so...
Okay. What's up, Babyface?
How's it going? I was gonna say on the elves versus Santas, we can just do beards and hats. It's gonna be hot anyways, right? So, no sense in being out there sweating our dodgeballs off.
It's all about aesthetics, though. I mean, I'm not looking for full like boots and a full belly and everything like that. But I mean, if we could have some elf shoes with the bells on them and maybe like a little hat, I think that would be nice for the elves. And then for Santa, I think you give me a beard, you give me a hat, and then a nice little red robe. I think that should take care of it.
I already have an elf hat, so I can bring my own.
We figured that one.
Lummy knows what everybody has. So Lummy did tell me a couple days ago that you did have the elf costume. So
I don't know where that is. I tried to find it for this weekend because I went to ice with my daughter, and I was going to dress like Buddy the Elf to go through ice, but I couldn't find it. So I did have it, and it is somewhere. I didn't throw it away, but I don't have it. I just have like another like generic elf hat.
You don't think your mother-in-law masturbated it on it and like set it on fire, do you? I mean,
dude, what is? First of all, my mother-in-law is not you, so she doesn't just masturbate on things and leave them around.
That's a low blow, but I got you on that one.
Sure
Okay,
is.
10-4, touche.
It's a fair. That's inbounds.
Yeah, no, it's inbounds. But I'm saying, as a man like you who knows where every single thing is, especially your flashy outfits, to not know where an elf outfit goes, I just think I don't know. It just seems a little out of character.
So we have costume bins in my house where costumes go to be stored, and I'm not responsible or in charge of those. And so I don't know what happened to the elf costume. It's around somewhere. I just wasn't able to find it on, Saturday.
Okay, are you up for digging around, or should we add another elf costume onto the Amazon list here?
I mean, why are we? I get the concept of trying to go full elf on this and full Santa, but we're going to drop $200-$300 to get dressed up on.
Let me ask you a question.
He's been difficult on the concept that I thought he would be all about.
I mean, I'm just am I wrong for trying to do something here that people might want to watch, and it's not just bunch of 40-year-old men going out and throwing dodgeballs at each other?
No, I think listen, when you said it, was I not like, hey, I'm going to find my outfit? Babyface has already got the elf outfit. Was I not pretty excited about it?
No, I know, but I'm just saying to try to execute something different when Bubba's not here.
Yeah.
to do the last hour of the show to see if it works, because I've been trying to talk to Bubba about doing more things outside of the studio.
Going out on a limb.
Right.
Pacific Northwest Mike, $50.
It just seems like now, because we want to do Santa vs. Elves, that it's like I'm trying to put together some sort of Broadway production.
Scout and Big go up $10. And one, if Babyface, if you could find your elf, I have the Santa, which means that realistically for tomorrow, if Seth even says we don't need the costumes and just maybe a beard and hat, I mean, we're still looking at maybe under $200 for that.
I'm just saying. I don't, Seth. I wasn't coming here to sabotage your idea. I'm saying if Bubba's balking at the cost, then let's just still do it, but just keep it simple with elf hats and Santa hats and beards. I mean, that way the idea. I like the idea. I'm not calling the shit on it, man.
Well, I don't even think Bubba knows it's happening yet. So that's why I think we're trying to see what we could gather up as far as, lowest prices and then present it to him.
Yes, exactly.
And then, if not, then we'll be able to cobble something together. But yes, we figured instead of doing Santa versus skins, that we would want to have people dressed up as elves. But we figured that not a lot of people around here, would want their, body floating around the internet. So, we figured we'd cover it up with some elves or Santa costumes.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm down for it. I think it's a great idea. I think it'll be fun and funny. I just didn't want to see the idea to slip to the wayside because of budgetary constraints. I don't know that I'm going to be able to find the Buddy the Elf costume that I had.
I just want to let you know that
we're talking. It's been like 7 years on that.
Well,
I thought you wore it yesterday, or not? Yeah, I'm sorry. Last year.
You wore it last year.
Yeah.
Last year or the year before, you 100% showed up to a show.
We have it on camera.
You surprised Bubba with it. We put it in our best stuff for that year.
Was it last year?
It was last year or the year before, but it's been in the last 2 years. I thought it was last year.
A listener bought it for me. Maybe I ended up. I have no. So first of all, I have no recollection of that.
Hope your kid didn't throw up on it.
Yeah, we left it on the side of the road. Yeah, you showed up here with gifts, and we were all surprised when you walked in with your elf outfit.
I came in with gifts too. Jesus,
yeah,
I don't remember
Bubba was
any
so
of this.
pissed.
Yeah.
What did you do to yourself that night? Did you roofie yourself before you came here and put yourself through that? He was probably like, "Oh man, okay."
So put it this way: I get a full Santa outfit here tomorrow with my 20% off coupon that I have on Amazon using my Prime account for the one day. Get a large or extra large here for under $60 for the Santa. So the elf outfit, let's say, would probably be around the same. So we're looking at $120 total delivered here tomorrow. I don't think that's off.
Could we make that? Could we make that in a dodgeball game? Could we make that money back?
We've already made that today. I think
money that you would not have gotten otherwise. That's key.
No. What I'm saying is, I think we can make it today. I think we can get somebody to just, if we say, hey, we got $120 on, and get maybe a heavy hitter to pay for it.
If you're for Santa Elves dodgeball, then let us know. If not, fuck it then.
I'm for it, and you can get the elf costume delivered tomorrow for $40 plus
there you
tax.
Go. Yeah, see, so $120 will get us 2 outfits.
Yeah.
Babyface does not sound like he's all about it, but.
No, I am all about it. I'm looking forward to it on Wednesday. I'm sorry I interrupted your guys' show.
We're gonna have a referee, just so you know. So we don't have to make our own rules this time, and you can have somebody focused to yell at Brian and not the whole team. I think we're gonna bring in Big Red to do some official officiating, just so you know. So it's a little more above board here this time around.
No, that's fine. I mean, you can go watch the replay. That thing went right off of Bubba's leg.
Oh no,
There's
listen,
no doubt about it.
I have nothing but full support for the way that you handled everything last time. I just wanted to let you know that as the governing body of dodgeball at the BRN, I figured that we should make it somewhat official. And if we are looking into getting a referee shirt for Big Red too to make it even more so. So.
Well, that should be pretty cheap.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, at the very least, you get a white shirt and you paint some black stripes.
Yeah, I was going to say we could do that too.
Yeah, that's true. We could paint. we could just paint that. And I want people to know that are listening. I didn't want to talk too much about it, but Brian and I are running a couple of breaks before the end of the year. We got a football break up right now It's 2024 football, so it's got, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, all those guys with 2023. So if you just go to my Twitter, @SethCush, you can see it there. Babyface has retweeted it. And then we have a basketball break going as well with 2024 and then 2023, 2024. And then if you get into the basketball break, you also get a pack of WNBA cards so you can land yourself maybe a $100 Caitlin Clark or something like that.
Easy peasy. We've had very good success, you and I, both of us, with the WNBA blasters and Caitlin Clark cards. I've averaged pretty much one a blaster.
Yes, Babyface has done well. But yes, I have not done as well. I do bad when I open up my cards in front of Babyface. But I know people ask about the breaks. That's what we have going on. You guys know, hit me up on Instagram, email, Twitter, anywhere. You guys know how we put this together. Hit up Babyface, and we'll hopefully do those breaks on Wednesday before or after the dodgeball game.
Yeah, either before the show or after the show. I mean, it's not going to be during the show, or it's not going to be the show, right?
No. It's not going to be the show at all. Hey, what do you have any? Do you have any thoughts about Travis Hunter's girlfriend? That was a big topic of conversation coming up this weekend. Travis Hunter won the Heisman, and Deion Sanders had to nudge her to stand up, and then they show her at like a photo shoot where she's yelling at Travis Hunter to what are we doing here? And Travis Hunter has to go on his lives now and talk about that we don't know his girlfriend. Have you seen anything? I can't believe we're really fucking grilling a 21-year-old girl like this.
Well, she should be grilled, man. She's dating one of the most high-profile athletes in college athletics, the Heisman Trophy winner, and she needs to get in her lane and know her role. I mean, it's not that hard. You think Bubba would allow this to be happening if he was Travis Hunter?
Well, I mean, for her to, I guess, getting upset about him taking pictures with females, I mean, that just is fucking bizarre.
He needs to head for the hills on this one. She ain't it.
That's what everybody's saying, man. They're telling this poor kid to get rid of her. He loves her, though.
Well, they also say the poor kid hasn't had an ounce of booty in his life, so, I mean, he doesn't really know what to do or how to handle it.
Oh, this is his first girlfriend?
That's what they say. They say this is his first serious girlfriend.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he may have, he's close to, he may have an extra, half a chromosome.
Has she not been good for him at all? I mean, look at this guy. He's going to be a top draft pick. He won the Heisman.
Oh, so you're giving her the credit over his talent?
I'm not. What if he said that he didn't even fucking hear of Lil Wayne until he met his girlfriend? What kind of hollow existence can you live? He goes, I don't listen to music. I mean, that poor woman who has helped this man just become a civilized human being in 2024.
I hate to say it, but the more that I learn about Travis Hunter, the less cool I think he is.
But you know what? I think the fact that he's not cool is the reason why he's so fucking good at football.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sicilian Redneck, $20.
Thank you, Fred.
But hold on. If she already is bitching about, is she just supposed to sit there all day? Yeah. If you have to fucking go to all his pressers and do all this shit, then yeah, you're gonna sit there and shut the fuck up. She's gonna bitch about that.
Do you agree with the Heisman choice, Brian?
No. Ashton Genty was the most outstanding player in college football this year. His team is playing, with the opportunity to win a national title. Lost by 3 on the road to Oregon. Would have broken Barry Sanders' record if they had left him in the games already. He had a transcendental season, and no, he should have been the Heisman Trophy winner. He's the people's champion. Travis Hunter, great player. Good on both sides of the ball. No earth-shattering numbers on either side of the ball. So no,
Kenkel's $20.
It's wrong. It's the wrong choice.
I like it. I like that. And by the way, they were making a big deal out of that. That Ashton was the only one out of the 4 guys that was wearing his team's colors. I guess when he showed up to New York, they're like, "Look at this guy. He's the only one repping Boise State, and all the other guys are wearing designer clothes." I was like, I mean, that blue and orange is very fashion friendly. So I mean, maybe that's why he decided to wear it. But I just found it interesting. Just a lot of little mini bullshit storylines coming out of the Heisman, more so than we've normally seen. But I did think that I was cool. It was cool that Lil Wayne showed up with Deion Sanders, and I thought it was cool that Travis Hunter brought up Deion and Shador for his interview and everything like that. And we'll play later on in the show Travis Hunter talking to his dad through the TV and his dad watching that back at home. So we'll get into a ton of stuff. Make sure you check out the breaks that Babyface and I are doing, and Babyface will be in studio on Wednesday with Tuttle, with Lummy. I'll be here, and then towards the end of that show, we will play some sort of holiday dodgeball game with elves, with Santa. Perhaps we have to transition to a reindeer quickly. Whatever costumes can get here quick enough and cheap enough is what we'll dress up as.
Hey, Babyface, can you text me that elves outfit that you found that's can get here tomorrow without me having to deep dive into it?
Oh, just type in elf costume, and it's the third hit. I mean, I can text it to you, but that's
It was just if you could, if you
he
don't
just
mind.
faced you, Lummy. He just said "fuck you" and type it into Amazon.
You know what? I sure did, and yes, I did see the 10 gifted subs from Scout and Big Gulp. Thank you. We got that one over there.
Be safe out there.
But no, I was just trying to say while we're on the air doing the show, if it was easier for me not to sit on my phone and look for it on the Amazon, it would just be helpful.
3 hours to kill, my friend. I think you on the phone might be a good thing.
I got a pad full of stuff here to talk about, Brian. Now, before we let you go, rub your nipples against the phone for us.
All right, hold on.
That was
How's that for you?
That was a cock if I've ever heard one.
I was going to say, he went right down to his balls.
Pervert.
They're about the same size.
Thanks, Brian. If there's anything else, and any other ideas or anything, feel free to call anytime. Like you said, we have 3 hours to kill.
Sounds good. And Princess Lummy, I'm texting it to you now.
Thank you for the help, Brian. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye.
You know how hard it is for Brian to literally fucking hit copy and paste on my phone.
Well, Brian, he can find a deal. His phone is just hooked up for fucking deals.
That's what I'm saying. So why not help me real quick?
Yeah, well,
I found the Santa one.
He's clearly busy working. I mean, could you not hear?
No, I could tell he's rubbing his nipples and balls on the phone for us. Calling in, talking about Travis Hunter's girlfriend. Macho, I sent Macho a text, by the way. He said once he gets to a computer, he will build another commercial break for you.
I'm sorry. Should I take this call? Is this call on the air? Hello?
Yeah, I'm only putting ones on hold.
Okay.
That are hopefully good.
Hey, this is Nick from Davenport.
What's up, Nick? How you doing, man?
Excellent. I'd say the dodgeball is a great idea. Elves going down with high-speed dodgeballs sounds awesome.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to call and talk to you about one of your podcasts. I think that you got a real hidden gem in that Loner and Stoner, and the intro with the whistling. If that's not hypnotic music, I don't know what it is, but I think that you could hypnotize somebody with that whistling.
Those guys do have a nice intro. So, yeah, no, I like Loner and Stoner. Those guys, the first podcast they put out, there were people that were texting me going, you have to get rid of this shit. And I was like, well, I'm gonna give these guys a little bit more than, a 30-minute episode to start gelling. And, people tell me they get better and better each week. And, those guys are best friends. And the more that they get going and the more they put into it, yeah, I think the better it's gonna be. So I appreciate what both those guys are doing for the podcast network. And Tuttle's kind of started a new podcast also with his ex-wife, current wife, Kristen. So, he's doing some shit for us.
I haven't caught that one yet, but I just wanted to say that the Loner and Stoner is a good deal. And I probably wasn't a Tuttle or Colton fan to start with, and I think that they're both pretty freaking cool in it. And out of all the podcasts, it's like the one that seems most like home to me. So
okay, good,
keep
awesome,
up the good work, guys. I appreciate all you guys do.
Thank you.
See ya.
Have a great weekend, or have a great week. Fuck, what day is it? Sorry, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to end a call like that. I mean, shit. I gotta, shout out to Colton and Tuttle, both great guys. So
and bringing it back into the outfits real quick. Sorry, I was just gonna order. As long as Bubba's okay with it, order XL. I figured that would be... Yeah.
Okay. Again, and I'll talk to Bubba, but I just think Bubba really doesn't have any problem spending stuff, especially because of, shit.
It's bringing content. It's not like we're...
Yeah, the last freeze right now, but I think that Bubba's always down for new ideas and shit like that, so...
$120, like I said, I don't think...
Is that for 2 costumes?
That would be for the one Santa and the one... Babyface elf one that he sent me.
And I know people talk. I know a lot of times there's brainstorming on the air, and most of the time the ideas don't happen. But these ideas are happening. I was sitting around this weekend going, "What the fuck? What can we do to make things different, to shake things up a little bit, just to have some fun?" I don't think it's always about just sitting around talking about topics, bullshitting. I think that's a big part of it. But what can we go do out and get into the spirit of competition, and see what happens when Brian feels like he's robbed of a call, and all those things happen, or I knock Lummy out of a game that nobody saw coming when David beats Goliath. So there's a lot of fun shit that can happen. I think that we're going to chalk up some sort of dodgeball court out there, and I'm looking forward to it. So, again, I don't think it'll be any issue with the money, but it is nice to spend the least amount of money possible.
Michael Ramis Sr. gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button, please.
There we go. Yeah, and I know people have been asking, like, how do you get those little stars on YouTube? So that's how you join. What is it, $4.99 a month, Lummy?
Yes, and you get all the behind-the-scenes kind of stuff.
Do we know anything about the app right now?
It's in their hands.
It's in what is it, in the App Store's hands right now?
Yes, it is.
What do they have to do? Vet it to make sure it's not like TikTok, or to make sure that it's not...
I guess just check different things to make sure that it's all on the up and up, and that when it's released that it works into their standards. Things like that.
Do you think that TikTok's really getting banned?
No, I don't think it will get banned.
But they said it's got to be banned. They have to sell it. They have to sell the company, or it's getting banned.
I can see. You know who should buy it? Elon Musk. Add it to a Twitter.
Do you think that?
Why not?
Do you think that TikTok could go away and that the world would continue to be just fine? We could go dance like fucking morons on Instagram Reels or something like that.
Yeah, I think it would be perfectly fine. I mean, I think a lot of people are addicted to the TikTok where I can't see them not being able to sell it. You know what I'm saying? I can't see them where an American company would come in and want to buy it. Like I said, like an X. I know you're kind of not a huge X fan.
What do you mean? Twitter?
Yeah.
I love X. X is my... Well, I mean, what do you mean? Tell me, what do you mean about not being an X fan?
Well, just because of how,
it's gotten a little...
crazy it is now.
Well, I've been on Twitter since 2009, when I used to do a morning show for 97X in Tampa, and I would go in at 3 a.m. and they would run Phil Henry here in town, and I remember hearing Phil Henry talk about Twitter, and I was like, oh, what's this? Some shit where you just to go promote yourself. All right, that's great. The thing about X now, Lummy, is there's so much doctored footage and stuff. We don't know what's true. We all have to sift through it. Most of us get tricked, which is fine for, we're not in the real legit news business, but you also don't know what's real because there's people that are verified that shouldn't be. There's people that aren't verified that should be. So there's just a whole lot of misinformation going around. And back in the day, I feel like that was a thing that Twitter wanted to try to, despite the fact that people feel like they were censoring a lot of people, I felt like they wanted to try to at least keep it clear of misinformation.
Yeah, I can see that, but I can also see where, X is still the wild, wild west, like, you've been seeing it now, but because right now a lot of stuff on X, they got those like little clips and the different, he could totally just switch that over to put it on TikTok. And then TikTok is that, and it kind of takes away from X and maybe could legitimize X a little bit more.
The world will survive without TikTok. If TikTok really does go away and it looks like it's banned if they don't sell, and they're gonna have to pull it from the App Store and face all these penalties and shit. But it looks like that's something that's officially going away. Lummy, what is the phone number if people do want to call? I do like taking phone calls.
813-90-BUBBA, 813-90-BUBBA.
And I do want to let everybody know kind of what we have planned today. I wanted to talk a little bit about the White Elephant Party that we have coming up on Thursday. There is still the Luigi Mangione mania that's going on. I've got footage from a fucking concert this weekend where the DJ these DJs have all these graphics and stuff that play in the background because they're just playing music off their computer, which is boring. And then they started. Did you see this, Lummy?
No, I did not.
It's all goes into pictures of fucking Luigi, like they're playing the house music, and then behind him is all the. Nobody really knew how to react. So I have that for you guys. Caitlin Clark was named the WNBA. Was named the Athlete of the Year by Time Magazine. A lot of people have an issue with that. A lot of people, surprisingly, one of them is the owner of the Los Angeles Mystics. You got to see what this broad looks like, Lummy.
Pretty woman.
She looks like Liza Minnelli, but if Liza Minnelli had like a really fucking bad wig on. So that's what she looks like. But she said that she thinks that everybody from the WNBA should have been recognized as Athlete of the Year, and that it shouldn't just be Caitlin Clark. So we've got that. Also, our buddy Dave Bluntz that we talk about all the time, the very, very, very obese, rapper. I'm not sure if he's an R&B guy. He sings.
Can't put down a cup.
Hey, down a cup. Yeah, I guess he got 1 million views or something like that, and his team brought him a fucking guy was in the hospital. I emailed this to Rhett and Lummy yesterday to see if this is real because I love the Dave Blunt's content. But he's literally celebrating. He's in the hospital eating a giant not just a regular cake, like one of those cakes when you get married.
Holy shit!
With like his fucking hands. And I said, "Is this real or are they just fucking with me again?" And both of you guys said that it looks legit.
What's that life insurance check going to look like for his management team?
I don't.
What was he? What's he in the hospital for? Being fat?
Yeah.
I mean, is it for being fat?
Did you see? He did another interview, and I'm gonna be honest. I am a little fascinated with this guy as well.
Yeah, it's extremely fascinating.
Yeah, it's like a freak show. He did an interview and he said that he likes to go to the hospital to get sympathy nudes from girls.
Oh my God.
So he'll take pictures of himself in the hospital and like he'll send it to whoever and be like, "Hey, I'm having a rough time." And he
put down the cup.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Let's see.
he uses it to get nudie pictures. So maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe he's a hypochondriac who just so happens to be 700 pounds.
Well, he said he had a heart failure in 2023. No shit.
Okay,
it's 500 pounds.
Rhett, I have the. I don't know if you're able to. I think I have it on the right computer, but I do have. There you go. Here's Blunt with his team celebrating 1 million streams or something.
Sipping on promethazine. With lean, I fell in love. Can't put down the cup. Can't put down the cup.
What the fuck, man? What's happening? I mean, I guess this is like, what do you do when you see somebody do heroin and all that stuff? Like some of the great rockers of whether it was Chris Cornell back in the day or Scott Weiland, and you can't really stop those guys. Now, I am not putting this guy in the category, but he's obviously some sort of artist. What does he think the end game is here?
I feel
Sipping
like
on promethazine.
his team.
Look at how does a hospital let this happen?
Well, you can bring certain things in depending on what you're up for. But what do you think his team tells him? Like, you're famous because you're fat?
I think
because your music was not good until it kind of went viral. That you in the oxygen tank sitting down, and
I think they just cater to him and they give him everything that he wants because they reap the benefits of it. If he's getting streams, he's getting booked for performances. People are talking about him on social media. Someone somewhere is getting money because this video of him eating cake is being spread like wildfire and it's getting millions upon millions of views.
And I'm not rooting for his demise whatsoever, but I don't understand what the end game is there. If you're an artist and you want to make it and you want to put your shit out there, either his mindset is like, I'm not going to be around for long, so let me just do what I want to do. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just like I said, it's just like when you saw people that are doing drugs and all that shit, but seems like a happy guy. So maybe
doesn't he have a girlfriend too?
Yeah, but she said that she was only with him just because he was famous and all that.
Wanted to get on stage.
Yeah, she said she wanted to get on. She was, she's one of those, no good hoes.
Oh, so she wasn't like flopping up his fat to blow him or anything.
No, and I think there's a lot of women that are just really, 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 just really, really good people and just do things that maybe.
Leslie Mullen, $20.
Leslie!
Good job, Seth and crew.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's the best. She probably is not a big fan of Dave Blunt's right now. I know that she is on a, I don't want to say too much about her because she hates when her name pops up, but yeah, she's on a diet right now and probably would see pictures of Dave Blunt and probably make her not want to eat for the next couple of days. All right, Lummy, can I take an official break right here?
You can take another one, yeah.
Okay, because coming back, I want to do, and this is not like, I don't want to fucking talk about Die Hard. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Call now. How many times have you guys heard that before on the radio?
Because it was released in December.
We have that argument on my podcast every year.
Okay. I've never even fucking seen Die Hard, okay? So I don't know. To me, I'm a soft ass fucking pussy marshmallow. I like, Home Alone and all that stuff. These aren't holiday movies, but these are, according to IMDb, the top 20 movies of all time. So I'm going to run those down, and then I want to see what kind of movies that Lummy is into and what he's watching with Walker.
Oh, boy.
And we'll do that. Okay, hold on. I hit air. Do I hit air, Lummy?
Yes. Yeah,
hit air?
Hit one of them.
Okay. Oh, my God.
If you want to deep dive into the Bubba the Love Sponge show from the past, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com. We'll be back after these words.
down.
Oh, there you go. Hot mic's on?
Hot mic, okay.
All right, cool.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll tell Macho that you just took it, so he said once he should be at a computer shortly.
Okay.
He'll build a quick one, he said.
That first hour kind of flew by.
It
I just wanted to pee. All right, I'll be back.
All right,
Everything cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have a timer for that break, or do we just come back whenever?
5 minutes. It was a 6-minute break. We're at 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay, so will that fire at 5:20 then? That clock above you?
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's triggering that.
Okay.
It's just gonna fire up on the board.
Okay.
Kind of like it did again when it came back.
Yeah.
What's up, Nick the Gun Guy? Thomas Gilson.
Whoa, what did you say?
Abe from Maine. Huh?
Did you say the N-word?
Nick the Gun Guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought you.
Hey, wait. Will you jump on chat real quick? I'm gonna grab a Diet Coke.
Yeah. I was like, we're not that uncensored, dude. Jesus Christ.
No, I don't even use that word. You know,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Good morning. Ned's Rusty Taint. Grouper Lips, Stephen Coco. Stumpy 62. Jeff's Heat. Gizzard Lips. The Immortal Holyoke Joe. Paul Rogers, Listening Fat, Nick the Gun Guy, John Kostika. How we doing, folks? Farmagrom, good morning. Rainey, good morning. Gary, good morning. The Gary Cantrell. Gary, you had the right idea, man. We just got to keep fattening you up. The more food reviews we do, the bigger we get, literally and physically, or literally and you know what I mean. The bigger we get, the bigger we'll get. Neil Mount Plaisir, 3-time Peanut, Rick Chance, and so it's Rick.
Did Lummy leave you?
Yeah, he's out here. He asked if I could watch chat for a minute. But
Okay.
Reaganomics asks, how about them Bolts? Have you been watching the Lightning at all this year? Early on in the year, it's hard for me to invest in hockey.
I have. I pay attention. I pay attention to them. I can't say I'm necessarily rooting for them, but I do pay attention.
Fair enough. Bruno Perez, good morning. Click Rubs, good morning.
Oh my God. How's everybody? Everybody seems cool today.
Yeah, absolutely. Sicilian Redneck says hello, good morning.
What up, Fred?
Even Rumble. I mean, no capital letters, no
Shut the fuck up!
no infighting so far. I think we're okay.
Damn.
62, good morning.
Well, I know my MAGA MILF idea is not going to tear anybody apart.
Fuck yeah. Can you do you have that list? Can you send it to me?
Did I not email it to you, man?
No, I didn't get it.
Oh boy.
I just stopped the first segment. I was trying to get a Diet Coke.
Stacy G, we totted. Right Farm John's Island, good morning.
We totted.
We totted.
Wait, it looks like I have a ref shirt.
You do?
Yeah, I had one from fucking years ago, and I guess Phoebe just said I have one in the closet.
Oh,
All right,
sweet.
here it is.
Works out perfect.
Shit.
Do you want me to do where it's like this versus this, or do you want me to just do them all one by one?
No, you can do like
Everyone that's
you
giving
can
on
do
the
side by side.
Okay.
Thanks, man. I
Venmo
appreciate it.
and Cash App. Forty Stanley, Keith Yeager, John Kostika, and obviously Hierarchy. Pacific Northwest, Mike, he was on the local show yesterday. Seattle didn't step up for you, buddy. They took that shit.
Thanks everybody who gave money today. Will you say that we're gonna have to come back on Wednesday, Lummy?
Yeah, I think they came out pretty strong. What's up, Green RW? Got 700 listening right now on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button for us.
Hey, Lummy,
Yeah.
you know who's on hold?
352. Let me find out.
I'll just tell them I'll go to them in a second.
Good morning, Bubba Show. Hey man, do you want to hold on? We can come back to you. We're just in the break. All right, hold on. All right. Pedro the Pool Guy.
Okay.
What's up, Caviar? Matthew Hawk. Black Guy and Kelly, good morning. Let's see here. Cash App. Uncle Eric, $50. Thank you, Uncle Eric.
It's the Washington Mystics, Lummy, not the Los Angeles Mystics. It's the Los Angeles Sparks.
Yeah, the LA Sparks.
You screwed me.
No wonder I was looking at it and like...
My knowledge of WNBA is plummeting.
Because I typed in LA Mystic WA owner and he said Washington Mystics. I was like, yeah, this Sheila Johnson chick looks who he's talking about.
Hey, when do I get to go back on the air?
48, 47. You see the countdown clock on your thing?
Oh yeah, that's the last commercial right there.
Berto Perez, $10.
Berto! That'll get us a fucking Santa hat.
That's right. Get that done.
Oh man!
What's up, eat more coleslaw?
Brett said everybody's been pretty cool today, man.
Yeah, everyone has been really cool. Gizzard Lips up, Bubba is up at the track, getting that ready. Forerunner 2022, 30 months. Bubba's Fat Ass Heartbeat, 73 months. I think everyone just... With Christmas!
Hopefully. We're back. Hell yeah. Okay. Are we back, Lummy? Everything cool? Are you there? Sir. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. Let me get this phone. You said. Oh.
All right, yeah, but I mean, we're back.
We're back. Is this so I can have this going too, right?
Yeah, you got the bumper in the background.
Okay. All right. Cool. We got a Pager the Pool guy. What's going on, Pager? How you doing, man?
Everyone? Doing well. What's going on, everyone?
Oh, just killing time while the boss man is tilling the land at the racetrack.
Yeah, man. I got to tell you, I definitely appreciate you coming back to the show, man. You brought an amazing side of excellence back to the show, so I wanted to tell you that.
An amazing side of excellence. That's I appreciate that. That's what? No, I mean that's shit.
That's how he put it.
Fuck you, Lummy.
No, it's how he put an amazing side of excellence.
Well, it's not always easy to describe greatness, and I just think he's he appreciates what I bring to the table, and I appreciate hearing that because we hear a lot of shit doing this job, a lot of negative stuff, and when people go out of their way, whether they send you a message or whether they call to tell you something positive, it means a lot. So no, thanks, Pedro. I appreciate that, man.
You're the Scottie Pippen to Bubba's Michael Jordan.
I'm happy to be back, dude. It's different circumstances. I didn't really want to be here the first time around. It's kind of just like my only option, and I didn't have the relationship with Bubba that I have now, and the people around Bubba, and nobody's really out to get me at all. And I think it's just an overall better workplace environment. So hopefully that's showing through. It's all the content that we create.
Well, I mean, it's definitely different because this time you're definitely more outgoing, and what you're bringing to the table is way different than when you were on previously. And before it seemed like you're always on the defense, and now it's just like it's honest banter. And I got to tell you, when you fell over in your chair the other day, that was fucking gold. So,
Great. Did we get that fixed, by the way, Lummy? Is that chair fixed? Because I'm in Bubba's chair today. Are we?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
We're just going to have to order another one.
All right, well, Pedro, there you go, man. There's still the chance of that happening because it's yeah, you know what, they did change chairs, but even though I didn't really suffer any serious bumps, whatever it takes to make you guys happy, I'm for. Whether it's me trying to really, really be smart and think of something witty to say, or me just being overweight and falling over in my chair, whatever it takes, man, I'm happy with.
Yeah, well, hey, like I say though, I mean it's definitely a better show, and everyone motherfucks you guys, and I've been around since '06, and I appreciate everything you guys do, and it's definitely become such a better show, and it's way more interesting, and I don't know, a way better show. So I turn on everybody to you guys as much as I can. I carry stickers in my bag to hand out too. So.
Fuck yeah! Well, thanks, Pedro, man. I appreciate that, dude.
Yep, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna keep listening.
All right, dude. Take it easy. Have a good one, man. Let me
Later.
Do compliments make you uncomfortable?
A little bit. But
yeah, I know.
It was weird also that he's like, everyone motherfucks you, but I like you guys. It's like, oh. Well,
I mean,
I know. But yeah, compliments do make, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's, Eminem in his new song says, constant compliments give me confidence. Hello, Bubba the Love Sponge Show. You're on the air.
I think you're sexy.
Thank you.
Just Bob?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Bob Tusky?
So let's talk about the drones for a moment, because nobody understands what's really happening on this planet but me, once again, the only caller in the entire radio market that understands what really is happening with the powers that should be the Illuminati, the Dark Forces, the FEMA Region 6 goons, all of these sick pedophiles.
What is
it? Are you falling for the psyop?
What is
That's
it?
what I want to know.
Bob, what is it? What's going on with the all the stuff that's going on over New Jersey? I don't think it's UFOs. I don't think it's aliens, because I think aliens would be in and out with the work that they've done.
Yeah.
I think it's the government that's doing a really, really slow job of whatever information they're trying to gather. But what is the truth for all of us idiots out there?
2 words: predictive programming. This is just the slippery slope into a full-on Project Bluebeam revolutionary moment where we have a false flag, where a holographic image is going to unify the New World Order so that we all come together for a common cause against the fake, completely illegitimate extraterrestrial threat.
So do you think that they're also doing it to see how much the American people can take? By sending these drones out?
It's all about gauging the response. It's no different than the War of the Worlds with Orson Welles. You guys are all radio guys. You remember back in the day, they had this radio host fake an alien invasion live on terrestrial radio?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, this is modern day Orson Welles. This is a predictive programming. How can we start to inject this slippery slope into the mindset, into the psyche of the sheeple of America? And that's what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't Russia. This isn't Iran. This isn't Anna Hummel's Israel. This is none of that.
Thank you, Tuscan.
Why are you laughing, schmuck?
Thank you, Tuscan. It's good to hear from you. Anything else you need to touch on that we're misinformed about, or that was
What's the inside baseball on Roger and JP? I thought they signed a 4-year contract, and now Cox, they're going. What's going on with that?
Would you be shocked if I told you that I don't know what goes on over there anymore?
No, I don't care. I don't know what goes on over there anymore either. But I'm just, Talkers Magazine. There's industry, buzz on stuff like that.
If they have a contract, I'm assuming it's with BLI or whatever station that they're with in Long Island. It's probably not with Tampa.
No. I read the terms of their contract. It was with Bob or whatever the Long Island station was.
Okay.
WBAB.
The afternoon slot on the Bone. So it was a 4-year extension that they signed last year or the year before, and then they just suddenly left. So I'm just wondering if maybe there's some interesting inside baseball. I like radio gossip.
Yeah,
Tuscan, as much fun as conspiracy.
No, Tuscan, I'd probably say as much as sexy conspiracies could possibly be made up. I'd probably say 90% of the moves that are made in radio right now are to kill money. So, but those were really very good dudes. And when I left radio the first time, JP reached out a lot and checked in, and he was like, "Man, if I had time for a podcast, definitely want to do one with you." So, those are good dudes, and I don't know what's going on with them, but I guarantee you that they're both going to be okay.
I mean,
real quick,
go ahead.
Going back to this, the Project Blue Light. Seth, are you familiar with it? Because I read up on it just really quickly.
No.
Project Bluebeam.
Bluebeam.
Yep.
Sorry, Project Bluebeam. It looks like it's where they fake an alien invasion, which would bring in the New World Order. So, and it almost fakes the ushering the Antichrist and the one world government coming in. So, faking an alien invasion. So
okay,
that
all right.
They can bring in total control.
Man, this is a lot to do.
Yeah,
with.
I don't just make up shit. I take shit from things that I read on the internet, which have to be true.
What?
So, I don't just make it up.
No one's.
I wasn't saying you're making it up. I'd never heard of it, so I looked it up real quick and then tried to explain it to Seth.
What do you mean? I love Tuscan. I would base bits around Tuscan when I worked on Drew's show.
No, I know you
Bob
don't.
knows I'm a big fan.
I'm saying for fans or you that maybe didn't know about Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, look it up. Okay,
yeah, so
that's
it
what
looks
it is.
like.
And there's another one that's similar that a lot of people don't know about. It's called Project Blue Balls.
and I tend to get it every time I go out.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
All right, thank you, Tuscan. God bless, man. I'll see you. Happy holidays. Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Yeah, looks like I guess Roseanne and Alex Jones are pushing the Project Blue.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, those are two quality people. So if they're behind it and Bob Tuscan, I'm unlocked in too. Bubba's show. What's going on?
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hey, loving the show. I love this dynamic, man, and I was just wanting to call to second that first caller back from break. Is you coming back, man, has completely changed, turned the show completely around. I don't know if Bubba would have been on the same decline if you never came, but I love this dynamic here, man. I wish we could get more shows with the Seth, Lummy, Colton Uncensored type shows.
I mean, you could if it's if the people are willing to pay the millions that it would take for us to get together. I think we could definitely make that happen. No, I appreciate that. We luckily with the podcasting, we have a lot of combinations and all that stuff, but who knows what the next one could be. And doing a podcast and all that it's much different from doing quote unquote live streaming or live radio or whatever it is we're doing now, where we get to take calls and hear how much we suck in real time and all that shit. But no, I do appreciate it. I do think that it would be obviously a different show if I wasn't here. I don't know, what kind of show it would be. I'm sure that Anna would still be here, and not that would make it better or worse or anything. But I've made an impact, and it feels like for the most part it's good. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, dude, loving it. Dude, you're killing it. Love it.
Thanks,
you guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. All right. No more, you guys. Say what? No, you tell Lummy how great he is for the next call.
No, keep telling you and tell Colton. Tell Colton who's not here, but that's the guy here.
I give everybody kind of a free pass. He meant Rhett. I'm sure.
I know. I was just I was clarifying to the people in chat that were wondering.
Rhett knows. Rhett's working on some bullshit for him. Actually, it's not bullshit. I didn't even pre-sell it.
I'm almost done.
Okay, you're good. We don't. I'll do it whenever you're finished. Because I sprung it on you this morning. The MAGA MILF off. Okay, you ready for that, Lummy?
I'm ready for it.
I go. What do I go? I got. Come on. I know what show this is. Okay, and I know the demo. I know who we're talking to. I go. How do I get MAGA to like me for these next 6 hours out of 2 days that I'm gonna host this show? What do I do? So I go
to the MAGA movement.
Let me find the MAGA MILFs, okay? And let me go through all these babes. Let me pin them against each other. Let's go through and see who we'd end up picking. So the MAGA MILF off will be something that we end up doing at later on in the show. Like I said, I sprung it on Rhett today. There's a little actual work that goes into it. But Lummy, not a bad idea, right?
No, not at all.
For trying to make everybody love me. Here are the top 20 movies according to IMDb. The top 20 movies in the history of movies.
Now, do you agree with this list? Because I looked at it real quick while I was looking up there. There's already a couple I don't agree with, but
okay. Well, I'll say this: I haven't seen all these movies. I haven't seen maybe 25, 30% of them.
Okay,
but I do agree with some that are on the list, whether they're first, 7th, 10th. I think to make a list. Now, this isn't this bullshit where they have like Citizen Kane as number 1 or anything like this, okay? This seems to be, modern movies. Here, the 20th movie they have, 7. Then they have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Mm-hmm. Did anybody see that?
I've seen it once.
Rhett, did you see that one?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's an older one. That's like a Jack Nicholson. That's a dark. My cousin showed me that one. That's a dark movie.
Yeah, it's from the 70s. Yeah, it's
I'm not going to tell you to go watch a movie or go because that's what everybody tells you to do. And I always go, yeah, I'll do that. I never do. But I like it. Goodfellas is on the list. A lot of people think Goodfellas is like the greatest movie of all time. Goodfellas coming in at 18. The Matrix at 17, The Empire Strikes Back at 16. I'm not a Star Wars guy, Lummy. This appears
I am not either.
Okay, it appears to be the only Star Wars movie on the list. Would people agree that The Empire Strikes Back is the best one out of all of them?
I think so. I think if you're going to pick one Star Wars movie, it would be either be Empire or New Hope. So most people would argue Empire's better.
What happens in The Empire Strikes Back? Because I know there's so many. There's prequels and all that shit. What happens in this one that makes this one one of the best ones?
The big revelation of Darth Vader being Luke's father.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. Okay.
Oh, that's what that one is. Okay.
Everybody fucking knows that one. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Inception at number 15.
That's a good movie.
I feel like Inception rocked my world. I don't think I really understood it.
It didn't, but I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio was good in it with the dream sharing shit.
Yeah, when is he not good? You know,
that's a good point too.
Isn't it okay? And you know what? It's okay, I think, to walk out of a movie sometimes and go, I didn't fucking get it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying you're stupid if you like it, but I didn't understand that movie. It was a little hard to grasp.
Well, wasn't that kind of similar to, and maybe I was just really young when I watched it, but even the movie number 27.
You know what I'm thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of Interstellar. I can't think if I'm thinking of Interstellar or Interception.
No, Inception was one of those movies, and it made you think, and you kind of got confused in it. And it was a 2 hour and 30-minute movie.
Let's see what this
Man,
go ahead.
It's not on this list, but you know what movie confused the hell out of me was The Butterfly Effect when I saw it the first time.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
What was that, Aston
Kutcher, yeah.
Yeah, like the alternate timeline deal.
I heard that was, I never saw that because they made a couple of them, but yeah, people said at the time that was a very good movie.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Okay, so we've got Empire Strikes Back, Inception, and this one says, is it Dune? Dune Part 2?
What? All time?
Number 14. Dude, what is that? What's Dune? What's Part 2?
Dune, like the Dune movies that are based off of the books that have been coming out these last couple of years. They got Timothée Chalamet in them.
Oh, that dude's cool as hell.
Yeah,
I like that guy.
Those movies seem a little too recent for me. To end up on an all-time list like this.
So that has an 8.8, and then that's tied with, so Dune is 14.
And that's over Empire Strikes Back?
Wow. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back is 16, and Dune is 14. 13, my favorite movie of all time, Fight Club.
Really good movie.
That's
not going to argue there.
Yeah, I saw that when I was like 18 or 19, and it really stuck with me. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers at number 12.
I've never seen any Lord of the Ring movies. I'm not a nerd.
Okay, well, the thing is, so then we got Forrest Gump at 11. Then we've got The Good, the Bad, the Ugly at 10. Then we've got another Lord of the Rings movie at 9, Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay.
Has anyone watched? Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I've seen Fellowship of the Ring.
Have you seen all? You've probably seen them all, right?
No.
How do you not? I think don't you? I thought
you kind of have to. I know, but I never got around to it. There was a girl I talked to for a little while who was really into the Lord of the Rings, so we watched the movies with her, and
isn't it like a 3-hour fucking movie?
Oh yeah,
I think if you watch them all back to back, it's like 7 or 8 straight hours, maybe even longer.
And I'm not shitting on it because I love Middle Earth crap like Game of Thrones and all that stuff. But when people are like, "Hey, go back and watch Harry Potter," go back and watch Lord of the Rings. Actually, nobody really says go back and watch Lord of the Rings. People say go back and watch Harry Potter, but Fellowship of the Ring at number 9, another great one. This is my top 3 of all time. At number 8, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction was good.
What's your favorite movie of all time, Lummy? Pulp Fiction was amazing, masterpiece.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I liked the Godfather movies, Ghostbusters.
Okay, all right. Okay,
some comedies.
Hey, one of those is on the list, Lummy. I'll tell you.
There you go.
Let's see. So after Pulp Fiction is what the fuck is this?
Another Lord of the Rings?
The Return of the King?
Jesus.
See, that's tough to put all the Lord of the Rings movies on here, but only one Star Wars movie. To not put A New Hope on here, but all 3 of those Lord of the Rings movies doesn't really sit very well.
So I don't know if this is how the rating. I don't know if this is like user ratings.
They should have made it one per franchise if they were going to be picking franchises.
We're gonna make our own list. We don't like this fucking. The thing about lists is that they always end up pissing us off, but then we realize how simple it is that we could put our own together that makes us a little bit happier. So yeah, so there's 3 Lord of the Rings. So you got number at 7. This is a fucking hard turn. Then you go to Schindler's List. Have either one of you guys seen that?
Yeah. We had to watch it in school a couple times.
They made you watch it in school?
Yeah.
Holy Lord. Well, I watched it in religious school, but I didn't watch it in public school.
No, I was in religious school too.
We watched. Yeah. You ever heard of the movie The Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
No.
We watched that. in public school in like 6th grade. I was actually kind of surprised.
Is that
it's a Holocaust movie.
Is it?
It's very sad. Very, very sad.
Oh man. Can I guess that the boy in the striped pajamas ends up like being seen at the end, like getting killed or something like that?
Right. Yeah. It's implied off screen.
Yeah. That was a big part of Schindler's List actually. Number 5 after Schindler's List, 12 Angry Men. I don't think I've seen that.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen it.
So we'll go to number 4, The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, part 2 is good. I think part 2
again.
Part 2 is better than The Godfather 1. 3 was horrible.
Yeah, but like one film per franchise, I think could have sufficed here because there's so many better movies that you could put in these slots. I think.
Yeah, so we go Godfather Part 2. Then number 3 is The Dark Knight, which I know Batman people love that shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Number 2 is The Godfather. So we've got The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2. So The Godfather and Godfather Part 2 are
top 5.
2 of the top 5 movies of all time. And you know what? I know this is, and I'm not trolling, I know this is unpopular. I liked Godfather 3. I thought fucking Andy Garcia was good. I know I'm the only guy. I know that I probably watched it at a weird time in my life and shit, but I fucking thought he was good. I know everybody shits on it and all that stuff, but I enjoyed Andy Garcia in that one. Again, he didn't make the list. So we got The Godfather, and then the number 1 movie of all time, according to the IMDb, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
It's a great movie. I don't know about number 1 all time.
Well, between
top 10.
Well, I would go if I had to throw another if I had to throw a movie on this list, I would do American Beauty. I like Fight Club, Pulp Fiction, and Shawshank Redemption. What would you guys have as like your top, 1, 2, or 3 movies of all time?
I don't know about top 3, but maybe some more representation for some of the all-time classics. Like I feel like Psycho should be considered a top 25 movie of all time just for what it did for the horror genre.
What do you
right?
want, like Wizard of Oz in there too and shit?
Well, but
yeah, why the fuck
like,
not?
Grouper Lips put Platoon, like the war, Saving Private Ryan.
I'd say Rocky.
Okay, well if you do a Rocky, then where do you stop at the Rockies? Because I mean, it's Rocky.
Just Rocky 1. Just one per franchise.
Rocky 4.
Rocky 4 was one of the best ones ever.
It's like
fair. No, that's fair.
So again, I don't know if this list was like modern because again, if you go and look at one of the greatest films of all time, it's all it's all the black and white shit. It's it's Citizen Kane, which they made us watch in TV production class or something like that, right. And I didn't understand it all. So I wanted to make sure that I hit that. Speaking of TV production class, and I don't know how much we've talked about this, but I was driving in, and this is not like to ever seem like I'm like sunning Red or anything like that, but I do think it was cool, man. How long ago was it that I was one of your instructors at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting?
It'll be 8 years next year.
Oh, my God. And Rhett was like, I would go because they would ask, people from the radio stations to go and talk. I think I would make like $100.
Yep, $100 a class.
Yeah, I was make like $100 a class. And, not everybody wanted to be in radio that was in it. Some people wanted to be in TV. Other, people wanted to do a bunch of different shit. But I know it was Red, and then there was another dude who I think might work at Cox still. I'm not sure.
Oh, God. I don't want to say his name, but yeah. I don't know if he still works at Cox or not. His name was Todd. He was one of the most impressive ass kissers I've ever worked with in my life.
Oh, was it? Well, maybe I'm not thinking of Todd, but who knows? But
there were a couple people. There were girls, Alexa and Macy, who ended up working promo at Cox as well.
Yeah.
Jamie, who's still dating Danielle.
Yes.
Yeah, he was also there.
Yeah, Rhett was very into it, like sitting in the front row, asking questions and stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh yeah. You could tell. I mean, you could tell like who was going to be able to, get into this line of work and, who was just there because, they didn't want to go to real college. So, and then, Rhett ended up getting a job at Cox and then, I think coming over here. So, I don't know, I was just thinking about, it was just it was a long time ago, man. It's weird at least for me to think, 8 years ago that, Rhett was a student and then there's been other things like that. And, here he is, helping us get ready for the show today while Bubba's towing the land and doing the real manly shit that makes the money over there at the track. I don't know. Sometimes that stuff, I don't know. I just maybe it's because I'm getting older, but it's interesting and weird, kind of, how it all comes together at times.
Well, it's kind of like Macho, which Macho, just so you know, has uploaded the other break for you.
Fuck yeah, you have Macho, you stud, you.
But think about Macho, and he used to work at the Power Pig.
Yeah, he worked at iHeart for 20 years.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like back in the day with Bubba. I mean, he didn't really work with Bubba, but you know what I mean, that Bubba knew who he was, and like he was able. Now he's here. And I mean, I would say, I think we talked about it on Friday. Him and Dave Rice. And
yeah,
I was fortunate enough to work under Dave Rice, who is just salt to the earth, and I thought was a great guy. And to meet Macho Man, and just he's the same way.
You're the fucking salt to the earth, Lummy.
No way, I'm not like these guys. I mean, Macho Man would give you the tee back off his back or whatever kind of shirt he wears.
Listen. I want to get you a Christmas present this year, but I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I need it to be after I get my Christmas presents from everybody else, once I get my cash and shit. So if you give me just that time between Christmas and New Year's, then I'm going to be able to get something for you.
Oh, I got something for you, too.
Okay, I just don't want you to think that it needs to be on Christmas or like right before we leave.
We can just say like we're Hanukkah people.
Yo, okay, yeah.
Because Hanukkah is running from pretty much the 25th to the New Year's Eve, right?
You got Hanukkah running like it's some sort of fucking, sale at Burdine. Yeah, Hanukkah is running this year. Yeah, Hanukkah's running. It starts on Christmas, yeah, and it's running for a week, so it does start a little bit later this year. I did want to talk about Santa because I talked about it in the Operation Pigmentation podcast about Santa getting credits. I mean, I know Walker's still, incredibly young, but
he hates Santa, but yeah.
He hates Santa.
Well, he hates getting close to him.
Are you doing and I know Ashley probably. I know how moms are. Did you force the kid to sit on Santa's lap this year?
No, not forced him. But we've asked him. He just this time at Busch Gardens, we went. He actually was talking to him at least. He was talking to Santa because they actually do a really good job of kind of making it feel friendly.
Like with the Santas, like mall Santas are just like, fuck, they
get on my lap.
They barely pass their background check, and they're just like, fuck, dude. I mean, maybe they like the kid sitting on their knee, maybe they don't, but like Busch Gardens probably has one that they really ran a background check on.
Oh yeah, the one at Busch Gardens was they take you through this whole the Santa clubhouse or whatever, the workshop, go through all the women or elves. And they bring you back to his where he's at. He's just very friendly and open. And
so what did he engage Walker about? How did he hook him into a conversation?
Just Walker was wearing light up shoes, and he had his monster truck, like a little monster truck, and was rolling it around. And he just kind of was talking to him. And Walker said that he was like, "Yeah, I like monster trucks, and I'll get you a monster truck." Yeah. So that was good. But
do you think maybe just going back to whenever this whole sitting on Santa's lap thing started? Do you think maybe putting putting the kids on his lap was a bad idea, or do you think that it's just an innocent thing and it's no big deal, or do you think that if we had a way to maybe hit the reset button on this, we would just kind of have the kids stand next to Santa and talk to him?
Well, I think obviously who knows when it actually started, but I mean, I can only think of the 50s.
Who knows, man?
Back in the time in the 50s when people weren't thinking that Santa was a pedophile that was going to touch little Johnny's wiener. I think that whisper in his ear, make him whatever.
Is it right? I mean, it's again, and it's my daughter sat on Santa's lap, and I said, I said I was never gonna let that happen. I let it happen because what are you gonna fucking do? But
so she believes in Santa and everything still.
Let me take this. Let me see if this call's in. Hello, you're on the air.
Well, hey, good morning to you. Great show, by the way. I'm loving it. I was going to say, Lummy, I had something great to talk about, and then you just had to talk about, little Johnny sitting on Santa's lap, worried about if he's going to be touching his wiener. I mean, I just started dying laughing, dude. That was hilarious.
It shook you out of what? It shook you out of what you were going to call about. You totally forgot.
Well, I didn't forget.
Okay,
but that took me out of my zone of talking. I did want to say this. I've been a listener for quite a long time, and I've seen every variant. And Lummy, I met you. I came to the studios years ago, right around the time when Manson left. And Lummy, there was somebody who had passed away right around that same time. And I was racking my brain the other day trying to remember who that was.
Was it Hamill?
Great person. He was Hamill, yeah.
Wayne White shots for $100 on the Venmo.
Oh, shit.
Great guy from Coastal Carolina.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Hamill, man. R.I.P.
Man,
Loved Hamill.
Great job.
Yeah.
Sorry if I was late because we were talking about the Hamill.
Great crew.
Are you okay?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
In honor of both, honestly. Really, right?
Who? Sorry, you broke up a little bit,
But
too.
I wanted to say the dynamics have changed so much. I was going to say that the dynamics changed over the years so much. And I got to say, I feel like this is the first time that it just has such a great feel to it. I think every person is really just bringing a great dynamic. Seth, I think I really love the way that you just interject the little things that you do sometimes during the show. It's so great. I mean, honestly, I find myself listening to hours and God, I got to stop because I got to get to work. And so I just really appreciate all the hard work that y'all do and the hundreds of dollars that come in. Really, I mean, there's no other show like it. Seriously, there's just not.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I know Lummy appreciates you.
Yes, thank you.
Laughing at him, and thanks for the support, man. It's I just try to show up and have a positive attitude and make things fun. So it's been working out so far. So I appreciate that, man. God bless. Thank you very much. I don't know if he left or not. So
I don't know, his phone. Yeah, his phone was getting.
It was getting. Yeah, no, but I appreciate the positive sentiments. All right,
no, hold on. So,
talk to me, baby.
Well, obviously, so you. Like growing up, I don't know if you really have ever touched on it.
Santa molested me.
But in the Santa thing, like how did your parents deal with that? Like talking about it to you.
First of all, here's what my fucking parents did, Lummy, and they made me go sit on Santa's lap, and it was such bullshit because they would take me to the Altamont Mall in Orlando, and then we'd wait in line for fucking Santa. I don't know why, because we're Jewish, we're very Jewish. My parents are like, marry a Jewish girl, everything's Jew, but we're waiting in line. So then what happens, Lummy? Well, we go up to Santa, me and my brother, and Santa says, what do you want for Christmas? And what does little Sethy do? I'm Jewish.
Oh, God.
So then I got to throw fucking Santa for a fucking loop. And then I'm throwing myself for a loop. Okay, well, Santa still visits kids that might be Jewish. Just maybe kind of tell me what you want, and maybe I'll tell a Jewish guy. And this wasn't just like 1 year. This is clearly a memory that you have that is just fucking, it's branded. It's branded forever. So we never did anything. We never did anything Christmas oriented outside of that. But that was strictly for.
But how did your parents when Santa's like, maybe I'll find a way to bring you a gift? I'll bring it. Did your parents ever put a gift under the tree that said Santa?
They would do. They wouldn't do. On Christmas, they would do. We'll leave cookies out or something for Santa. And maybe Santa would drop off like a fucking candy cane or something. Like they weren't giving Santa any credit for any heavy lifting. Like Santa wasn't dropping off any Huffies or any Segas. That wasn't on Santa. Maybe Santa was just popping by, giving us a little something because we were Jewish. But yeah, that was the extent of us embracing Christmas and Christianity. So my grandfather was born on Christmas, so our family would always get together on Christmas to kind of celebrate his birthday. And a lot of the times Hanukkah, does run together with Christmas, so we would get together and kind of, celebrate Hanukkah then.
Oh, okay.
Does that work? I mean, can you see why I'm somewhat traumatized here?
No, yeah, 100%. What do you want for Christmas? Oh, I'm Jewish. Don't worry about it. And then Santa, back then, in the early 90s.
Oh, yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't really have to they weren't given a script.
You had to get an encyclopedia to learn about Judaism back then. These motherfuckers didn't know what was going on. And again, background check for a mall Santa in 1989. No fucking way, Lummy.
No, not at all.
You know that. So not only am I fucking have to tell Santa that I'm Jewish, then I'm probably more than likely telling some sort of perverted criminal Santa that I'm Jewish. It's all wrong.
Well, it's all right. The first Santa that I ever got to experience was the guy that came over to our house that my dad got from his the beach bar.
What do you mean your dad brought a guy from the beach bar home?
Yeah, and gave him a Santa outfit and a 12-pack of who knows what, and I think a free bar tab. So my Santa was all liquored up.
Why did your dad? And was that on Christmas?
No, it was like 3 days before.
Why did your dad? Outside of if this is just based on him drinking and him thinking it was a good idea, that's a suitable answer. Was he Was he trying to make the kids happy by going, here's Santa? Or was it clearly, this is not Santa, and my dad is...
No, he tried to make it Santa. My dad tried to make it fucking Santa, but my dad's also very cheap.
Okay, so I mean, could you could? How old were you, Lummy? Could you see through the ruse at the time?
Fuck no, I just see the picture and I go, Jesus. I was 2. My brother was 5.
Oh, at 2. I mean, 2, Lummy. You
I know, but the way my brother describes it's like, this drunk guy showed up. My dad's there's a picture of him holding like an old school Miller Lite can. While my brother's on his lap, I guess talking to him.
Do you bring this up to your dad at all, or is this like an off?
No, we joke with him, and he goes, "Well, at least I fucking tried." Because my dad hated going to the mall and shit,
Do you are you calling in? Do you need anybody to if you needed to call in somebody on the show to be a Santa for Walker, who would it be?
Oh fuck, probably the go-to. Yeah, probably my boy Big Red.
You'd go big out like outside of Bubba or something?
Yeah, because I think Big Red would really try to sell it. I think Bubba would kind of not be able to break character. He probably could, but I don't think Bubba would want to play Santa.
Well, I don't think Bubba would want to either, but that's not I don't know.
Walker would see right through that shit if it was Bubba.
Right,
He would know immediately.
That's kind of what I started thinking. I started thinking that he would see that, Santa very white beard, but was very, very, very fucking tan. So,
yeah, at least Big Red, he's got, he's got that red hair syndrome that they have with the skin.
Oh yeah, and also Big Red. Let me know if he's going to end up being the referee.
Oh yes, he is. Sorry,
he's down.
Yeah, he confirmed.
Okay, I got the referee outfit.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I told him to be here at like 12 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. I said outfit. I don't know if I've ever said that on the radio before. Sorry about that. All right, so listen to this. So Caitlin Clark was the Athlete of the Year for Time Magazine. I know we talk about Caitlin Clark a lot, but there's a reason for it. So I thought this was the Los Angeles Mystics, Lummy. I'm trying to be a hardcore WNBA fan. It's the Washington Mystics co-owner, Sheila Johnson, was on CNN, and she talked about the league having success beyond Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
And that a lot of other women should have been recognized other than Caitlin for being the Athletes of the Year. There is a community note on this that I'll read beforehand so you guys can just know how out of her mind this lady is. 31% of this lady's total home attendance for the entire season came from the 2 games that Caitlin Clark and the Fever were there. So when she's talking about other people, just have that in the back of your head.
NBA almost 28 years to get to the point where we are now. And this year, something clicked with the WNBA, and it's because of the draft of the players that came in. It's just not Caitlin Clark. It's Reese. We have so much talent out there that has been unrecognized. And I don't think we can just pin it on one player.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Why are we still doing this?
What's the WNBA was, let's say, it started working, but it only became to the levels that it is because of a Caitlin Clark, and you could say even that whole draft class with Caitlin Clark.
Like Angel Reese. Yeah, Cameron Brink. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's... I don't know, and this isn't even about the white privilege conversation that was coming out of the interview that Caitlin Clark had for Time Magazine, but Lummy, this is an owner of a team that would see nobody in her fucking stadium for the past, 20-something years. You have the highest attendance in 22 years. You can give credit to Cameron Brink, but she was hurt for a lot of the season. Yeah. They weren't moving arenas when Angel Reese was coming to town. It's silly at this point that we even have to go over Caitlin Clark's accolades because any schmuck in pop culture that doesn't even fucking watch sports knows about her and knows what she's done. But somebody in the league is putting up resistance about it. And is it either are you that dense or do you want to just feel like you want to include everybody and it's about not hurting any feelings?
Yeah, but can you imagine I can't really say obviously the 80s, but let's say Jordan, right? And the Jordan craze, and I was a huge Jordan fan. Of course, yeah. But can you imagine the first time Jordan doing his run and people and they're just like, we got to give the credit to all the best, the NBA players that are out there, not just Jordan.
Right. It's like let's give Clyde Drexler and fucking John Stockton.
And Rick Schmidt and Christian Leitner or some
and
bullshit.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, there's other great players. I get it, but what fucking took that to the next level?
Yeah.
And and that was Michael Jordan, and it's okay if it's one person with Caitlin Clark
and elevating them. I mean, it put it to the point of like Karl Malone and John Stockton, they can't beat Jordan, but they're still trying. And then just it elevated everyone's career, and then trying to beat Jordan after Jordan left. It helped. It continued the success of the NBA.
It's just insane. How much Caitlin Clark brings in, how much money, all this. To me, it's just crazy. I want to play a little more from owners that want to divvy out the credit.
There has been, this phrase has been couched, hasn't it? The Caitlin Clark effect. Why do you think that has been the case?
Well, I want to be very diplomatic about this. It's just the structure of the way media plays out race. I'm going to be really honest.
Do you know her background?
This bitch?
Yeah.
I sound like Bubba. Do I know her background, Lummy? I actually don't.
She's the co-founder of BET.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a good little investment that she had going there.
Yeah. Her and her husband started BET.
What was it, 40? What was that show that they had, 46 and shit? I don't know. They had a countdown show that used to rival TRL.
Yeah.
All right, so she started BET. Okay, I got that. Thank you. We'll file that away now.
I don't want to sound closed-minded here, but do you think it's just a women issue? Do you think it's just women being jealous of other women? Because I hear every day from my girlfriend about how this woman was jealous of this woman, so it caused this woman to do this, and now this is a big issue.
I think that's part of it, Rhett, but I think I hate talking about race, but I think that this is still a part of it, and you hear her bringing it up, right now.
No, and nobody's bringing it up except for the people who pepper in those keywords and make it a race thing. Like it just, like you said, unfortunately, it has to be talked about because people are making it a thing.
And it's unfortunate that we have to look at it this way too, because every other person is going to say, "Well, would we be having the same conversation?" And this is how it makes it all about race: is if Angel Reese flip-flop with Caitlin Clark here, and she was named that, and an owner came out and said, "Well, hey, listen, let's not give Angel Reese all the props. Like, don't forget Caitlin Clark and all these other. I mean, would they be considered racist, or to be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's all good?" But the point of sticking it out is making people almost appear to be racist by even bringing like what I just set up.
Listen, Caitlin Clark will be around. Caitlin Clark could leave now, go start her own league with fucking Ice Cube or whatever, and whatever it's Lummy, she could.
Yeah, the 3-on-3 thing.
Like Caitlin, she could, even if it was a 5-on-5, she could go Ice Cube, change her shit up, build a league around me. You build a Caitlin Clark league, and you get, her friends, you get people to follow that. The WNBA is fucking gone. Like, that's the impact she's had, is that she could go do her own thing, and I think bring a fucking audience, bring it with her. Again, when you sit here and this lady goes, "I'm going to have to sit here and be diplomatic and shit." This is an owner that's fucking seeing people in her stadium for the first time ever, and they're still mad about it.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're probably rich as fuck. All right, let me hear it again.
Race. I'm going to be very honest. I feel really bad because I've seen so many players of color that are equally as talented, and they never got the recognition that they should have. And I think right now it is time for that to happen. So last night we read Time magazine where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover and said the WNBA is the league of the year?
Because it's not. Is this given? Is this?
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is good shit. That's why I said I know people don't like sports. They don't like the WNBA. To me, it kind of goes a little bit outside of this. This is an owner, not just an old player that's mad that her records are getting broken. This is an owner that stands to benefit from Caitlin Clark. The WNBA albeit we do know that they've lost money every single year they've been in existence. I think they're going to lose their least amount of money this year,
Yes.
Which is only, I believe, $50 million. I think so.
But they're reworking the TV deals and all that kind of stuff, so that should help.
Yeah, there's nothing about the WNBA that makes it the league of the year. I would put that fucking Saudi golf league out of it. I don't even know anything that goes on with that shit. So what is the issue here with just giving her the flowers and just accepting it? And what good does it do to go and be this divisive?
Just be happy that somebody from the WNBA won it.
Is this just the give everybody a trophy culture, or is this deeper than that?
Oh, we're unhappy that she won the Athlete of the Year. We got to make it the League of the Year. Well, that's not a fucking category.
Man, I would be taking that, and I would be, every WNBA, owner, whatever, should be figuring out how to, continue to, take this and twist it and, make it as big as possible, and, try to find out how you get more women involved in the sport and how you bring, more girls and their families into your arena to watch and everything. But man, I would not want to give this salty bitch one of my dollars if I was a Washington Mystics fan.
No way. And you know what? It should just help the other women that, hey, we know now that the Times is watching us, so we might be able to be Athlete of the Year next year or the year after that. Because I don't think they're basing this on race. To pick somebody, it has to be a white chick.
No, there's no. I don't. Yeah. Again, I don't. It's tough. It's tough to get into the race thing because I appreciate what Caitlin Clark said. I think when they asked her about the white privilege thing, I think is a tough question for her to answer unless she knew it was coming. I thought she did a good job talking about wanting to highlight other people in the league, but I just think this just comes off as fucking. This is not PC at all. This is just like fuck you, Caitlin Clark.
And maybe it's just the day and age we live in where race is inevitably brought into every conversation. But yeah, you go back and you look at these other figures in sports history who changed the landscape. Nobody was making it a race thing with Michael Jordan. Nobody was making it a race thing with Floyd Mayweather making a bunch of money in boxing. Nobody was making it a race thing when Conor McGregor was the hottest thing in the UFC for 2 or 3 years. There's a lot of guys that you can point at. And I feel like in the grand scheme of sports, it hasn't been made into a race thing until now, which is odd because, like you said, it's not just Caitlin Clark reaping the benefits. The entire WNBA is maybe in their biggest upswing ever.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And the thing too is that I know a lot of people don't watch the NBA, but LeBron is winding down. This is probably going to be LeBron's last year. Maybe he's got one more year. You know who the face of basketball is when LeBron goes away? It's Caitlin Clark. It's not everybody that's on the Washington Mystics. It's not the entire WNBA. It's Caitlin Clark, the biggest fucking basketball player on the planet. So just accept it, you ho. Now, I don't want to talk anymore about women's basketball or this lady, Lummy, but I am staring at this lady. I'm disgusted by her, and it led me to a topic that I wrote down at the top of my paper today, and it's something that you brought up when we were playing basketball outside. And you said for whatever reason right now in 2024, bushes are wild.
Yeah. Why?
Lady bushes are wild. Now I'm looking at this lady right here, and I got to think that her bush is just goes all the way up, just fucking through her underpants, and she's got to fucking tape it down and all that shit. That's how I came back to thinking about this. But I want to know where are all these bushes? Where are you seeing all these bushes that lead you to believe that there's a bush comeback in the pubis area?
On X, man, on X, these girls that when I go on the Bubba the Love Sponge shows, and
are you blaming it on Bubba's Twitter?
No, well, I mean, I don't know, but if it's from back in the day follows or for whatever reason, but it comes up on the timelines, and it looks like a lot more women that maybe show that are kind of in porn are showing that they have bushes now.
Now, do you have an issue with that? Because my theory is that
I don't want a wiry fucking pussy.
Okay, well, you're not. It's not these pussies, as you would say, probably are just they're more for the public than probably
Yeah, but what guys like that? Do you like a hairy bush?
Can I tell you?
Yeah. What?
I like either one.
You like just vagina?
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't. I'm cool either way. Is that wrong?
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm.
I mean, look, Thomas Gilson said, "Let me the hairier the better."
Yeah,
I mean that's fine. I mean, I just know Bubba's into bald, bald and bald.
Well, I also think in an OnlyFans world now, where I have to imagine that with so many women that are in it, and there are so many, and probably a good majority of them are look-alike. How do am I a blonde with tattoos, and how do I differentiate myself? I think maybe having some sort of bush, that might be part of maybe your identity. So maybe that could be part of it. I'm just more for branding is what I'm saying.
So you're saying they're sticking out now, but now that so many people are doing it, it's not really sticking out. So
think about the era of women and like the stuff that they celebrate now. The body acceptance stuff, loving yourself for who you are. People, Dave Bluntz loves himself for who he is. He maybe doesn't have a hairy bush, but other people are in a position where they can embrace that stuff about themselves now because they're getting away from the stigma. They are, quote, shutting down beauty standards of yesterday. So some people just take that shit and run with it. I mean, if you're telling me that modern beauty standards mean that I don't have to manscape ever, then I may not.
I haven't manscaped in a while. But
me neither. I need to get on that one. But still, I mean, we're dudes.
So if you were a woman, you'd be walking around with a big old bush right now?
Yeah, and I'd be part of my brand. Listen, if I was, I think we're talking about women who decide to do that in their own personal choice, whether it's for their own grooming or whether their man likes it. But when you get into an OnlyFans stripper world that Lummy's in when he goes on to Bubba's Twitter, that's for business, I'm thinking. So if bushes might be good for business is what I'm saying right now, Lummy. That's all I can think. I doubt if it's like, I don't think it's some sort of women empowerment issue. I feel like I've said way too much. Can I take a break right now?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Do we, Rhett? Do you have the MAGA
I said it's in the messenger.
Oh, we got it, baby.
Yeah, I got it to him. Yep.
All right, guys. Coming up. Oh, you thought I was a little snowflake bitch? Well, you're right. But coming up, I got some MAGA babes, and we're gonna do the MAGA MILF off. That's coming up next.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
If you want 24/7 on-demand Bubba and the crew, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.
Yeah, look, we were talking about the, not just a landing strip, I'm talking about a wild out bush. And yeah, Jake, you know what? Maybe we are a little bit one-sided. All I was trying to say was...
They're saying we're one-sided about bushes?
No, Jake said, he said, you guys can walk around with a giant man bush, but hating on a women's bush. Look!
No one's hating on a woman's bush.
You look at that 70s and 80s porn from back in the day, and that shit was like, woo.
Exactly.
One guy said it's about the smell, not about the appearance.
All right, this is getting a little too real for me. So what? So Lummy, I still got 2 breaks an hour.
So you now...
Because I'm probably just going to take one more before the show ends.
So you have one more in the hopper before the end of the show.
One more? Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah, because he added the one that we took, so then... We have another one.
Okay, or I might just go till the end. We'll see. Thanks, buddy. I'll be right back.
We should have. Sorry, guys. This is Marshall, but thank you, everyone. Morning, Jamie Flynn. The only negative side of this whole freaking time is the damn traffic in Tampa. God, awful. Jeez. Saving these shows real quick. Huh? 4 minutes. What's up, Airtight Ski Pool? Actually, let me see my play. He probably doesn't have it pulled up. Let's say, real quick. get key, but I don't leave the chat alone. We have enough time. There's 3 minutes left. What's up, Steve and Coco? Just start that. Is that right?
Oh, it's me. Hey, will you send me this show today? I'm just going to put up as a podcast.
Yeah, do you want me to put the three, all the segments just in the one main long one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
No problem. I've been just cutting them off and then.
Yeah, no, that's great. My shit's like taking Deborah Mathers at her word.
Thank you, everyone.
How's everybody doing? Are we partying?
Oh, we're partying.
Oh, we're partying, baby.
There we go.
We're partying, baby. I gotta sell some cards.
We76, thank you. I don't know the schizophrenic.
Let me. How much time do I have
I
left?
sent an email. 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Clitter Rubs? Scott and Big Oak said they're not a fan of the hardwood floors. They like a little area rug. Nice.
Okay, yeah. You get cold down there.
Thank you, Xerxes. Will not take that. That's true. It does get a little cold down there. Okay, we'll do. Thank you, Wayne. Supposed to take care of that superstar. What's up, Berto Perez?
Dude, this lady's got some fucked up hair.
No shit. She looks totally different from 20 years ago. She looks more like the comedian that was on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh.
What's her name?
No. Who?
Well, no, I'm saying 20 years ago she looked like it. See how big I'll get to 10 memberships.
Thank you.
Started with a W. Wanda Sykes.
Oh, okay.
From the pictures that I'm seeing from
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she used to look
Did this
like.
this lady used to be a little darker?
Yeah.
Oh, are we on?
No, we got a minute. 56 seconds.
Okay.
Next take. Hey, if we do take it, well, if we do,
Yeah.
can you come in here and reach out, Rhett? I just gotta pee real quick after that.
Go pee, dude.
I can hold it.
No, go
50
pee.
seconds.
Let me. I got time to kill. Go pee real quick.
All right. I'll be quick.
Just tell me when I'm going. Oh, I'm going on at 37 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be super quick.
Yeah, dude, you're good.
Broadcasting live from the Aquabito studios. Aquabito.com/Bubba. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Hello. I'm your host, Seth Kushner. Lummy Warren Garrison is in the bathroom. Rhett's here. Hey, Rhett.
Hey.
Oh, Rhett. Well, yeah, Rhett was
No, yeah,
around.
I had to run back over. Apologies.
Lummy was just like, hey, if you take another break, hey, Rhett, can you come in here and read chat? Because I really got to pee. It's like, first of all, I don't know if I'm taking another break. And second of all, I just said, Lummy, just go pee, man. Like, it's just not, we're chill. I got things I can get into.
He's a glutton for torture. He
really
does it for the brand.
And I appreciate it. I know a big part of this is reading chat, and I also did tell Lummy that I wasn't going to read chat just because I didn't want to throw myself off at all today. So he is handling it, but the man can take a break anytime he wants to. I mean, the guy runs the BRN and has made today, very, very smooth for me.
Sorry.
Oh God, don't apologize. Did you go outside?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very, very quick.
In your area?
Of course.
Okay. Before I get into the MAGA MILF off. Well,
We got Luigi.
Oh, hold on. Whoop, hold on. Let me make this smaller and bring it over here. I know how this works, guys.
And just in case, if you do want to call in, it's 813-90-BUBBA, 813-902-8222.
Yes, 813. Yeah, I would love to take your calls. I feel like we had a lot of calls right out of the gate. Then we had a couple calls, and now I feel like it's slowing down on the backstretch. But we'll take your calls. Calls. Nobody takes more calls. All right, so I was talking about Luigi Mangione and Chris Rock hosted Saturday Night Live. His big, they had, I guess, whole 7-minute monologue. I did not figure we need to play that at all. But obviously, he did talk about Luigi. And when Lummy was going pee-pee, I figured I would play this to kill some time. And Lummy's back, but I'm playing it anyways. Here is the greatest TV show of all time. Chris Rock, another guy that seems to be pretty okay with what happened.
He needed a distraction, though, from his little meltdown the other week.
What happened?
Well, did you see? I don't know if he was doing a private show or what the nature of it was, but it was a no-camera show. He found somebody with a camera, and he cut the show off halfway through and stormed off.
Yeah, he
got really upset. He was telling a joke about Mexicans, and he was catching a lot of flack about that. Maybe because he was going to be on SNL giving a monologue.
He was probably workshopping some new material.
Right.
So. Well, it's okay. Nothing. Chris Rock is going to be on the other side of the biggest meltdown ever with Will Smith, so he'll be okay. But listen, there seems to be a lot of support for Luigi out there. Hello, you're on the air.
Which is absolutely insane.
Good morning, everybody. This is Berto. I just wanted to call in and say you guys are killing it today. Thank you so much for putting on a good show.
Thank you, Berto.
And Lummy?
Yes, sir.
Like I said, man, you are the man. I am going to hook you up with a bottle of Terramana like I had last night because my Dolphins made me cry.
Oh,
I made
man.
you feel better this morning.
Yeah, Tua should have made you cry. He threw the 2 picks when all you guys needed was a touchdown. Well, your field goal kicker also blew, too. So
Can I just say it's not just I saw the game for a little while yesterday, whatever they showed on Red Zone, and I saw Tua dive headfirst into 2 guys, and then I realized he might be the dumbest guy still playing football right now.
Was it, I think it was Derek Stingley, the guy that had 2 interceptions?
Yeah,
Made him look like a hero. He called game twice.
Yep.
I'm just sitting there laughing, man, because my wife's like, wait till the Packers come on. You're going to see a real team. I'm like, really?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, my Nana.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my Nana's, she's crazy, too. She's a Bucs fan, so I got it all yesterday. So I said, let me hit a good bottle of Terramana. And that was a full bottle, and that picture I showed was a half a bottle, and I don't drink like that, so it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, well, listen, the Dolphins really let a lot of people down yesterday.
They shouldn't be this bad.
No, they shouldn't. They had many opportunities. I mean, I know the last interception, Tyreek had it in his hands, got ripped out of it, but it is what it is. It looks like Tyreek has already kind of given up on the year.
It's all right, Berto. I'm a Bears fan, dude, so, I feel pain. We got the draft to look forward to, man, and that's all that matters.
Oh, yeah, and also, too, I'm not a big Jordan fan. I've always been a Magic Johnson fan. So if he never caught HIV, will we really be talking about Jordan or better?
Oh, well,
better
yeah. Jordan was a little bit, I think, more of a scorer, more exciting than Magic.
Yeah, I don't, but yeah, yes, Berto, that's a good point, man. Thank you very much for making us think on this Monday.
All right, man. You guys have a great one. Thanks for the show, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Because we can't go a show without mentioning him. Listen, if Larry Bird didn't blow out his back,
oh my God,
helping his mom unload gravel, and being cheap. I mean, who knows how his career could have ended
Lummy,
up too.
Whatever fucking game I was watching yesterday, someone's like, "Oh my God, that was a no-look pass." Maybe I was actually watching basketball. Like, that was a no-look pass, and then the guy's like, yeah, like Larry Bird. I go, is this the only basketball player in pop culture that we can reference when we need to pull a guy out of our ass, and it's Larry Bird?
Larry Bird, baby.
Hey, you're on Bubba's show. What's going on?
Hey, guys. It's South Tampa. The Hick from French Lick is a legend from Indiana, which is also where I'm from. The question I have for you guys, I'm just curious. Looking back over the holidays, whether you're Jewish or Christian, celebrate Christmas or whatever, what was the best gift you all got? Mine had to be 100% my bike because it offered, independence. But I'm just curious as to what, if you look back, going back for your best Christmas gift when you were a kid, what was it for each of you guys? Have a great Christmas, guys, and a happy Hanukkah.
Thank you very much. I like it. I'll hang up and listen. Lummy, I'll let you go first. Unless you need to go into deep in your memories.
Well, I mean, he kind of brought up maybe a bike, but the one that just popped in my head when he said it, so I'll go with that one, was my grandparents got it was a tour, but it was me and my brother shared our first computer, which I was like 8 at the time. But for our individual gifts from my grandparents, it was a TV with a Super Nintendo for so I had one in my room.
Your grandparents got you that?
And yeah, that made me like the coolest kid in the whole world.
That's big baller.
That was.
Do you have Rhett? You don't have to go deep. You're not as old as us. You don't have to go deep back far in your memories. Do you? Is there anything that you can remember?
When I was 10, turning 11, I got a 4-wheeler, and I had been on 4-wheelers most of my life, but this was like the biggest one I had up until that point. My dad got me a 150, and he put the key on the tree. And it was the last thing I found, so it was really cool.
Oh, that is. That seems like young for a 4-wheeler. Is that a good age, or were you a little advanced?
I was a little younger. I started at 4.
Okay.
My 4th birthday, they got me a 50cc 4-wheeler.
Oh my God! I don't know what CCs means, but it sounds like it was powerful. So I would probably have to say I'm guessing it was for the 8th night of Hanukkah, which is supposed to be the biggest night. It was probably either 87, 89, but it was a together present with me and my brother, who's a year and a half younger than me, of the original Nintendo. So I got that, and then we had the fucking the gun for Duck Hunt and Mario. So I'm just gonna I'm not gonna try to think too hard, because I think I got Game Boys and other things, but that really sticks out because that was obviously the first gaming console that I ever had experience, and I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. So not like I still play video games today, nothing against it, but I do remember how great it was sticking that gun, putting it all the way on the fucking TV and shooting those fucking ducks and stuff. So
just beating the high score every time.
Finding those warp zones in Mario and everything like that. So I appreciate the question, South Tampa. Thank you.
Kind of like a little Game Genie too action.
Do you have a big gift that you have to get for Walker, or is it just a bunch of cool things since he's just 3 right now?
It has been a bunch of kind of little gifts here and there, but we got him a bike. His first real bike.
Is Ashley hitting you up a lot about like, oh, I need to get him more. I need to get him more things. I feel like we don't have enough. I need one more.
Yeah, no.
No.
Throughout the year, we've been buying stuff that like goes on sale.
Yeah, same here. But it's still, if he was like, oh, I feel like she needs this, and she just asked for this, and so like, I was like, she's good, man. I was like, I think she's cool.
No, the good thing is that with Walker still being 3, just giving him a bunch of stuff that he's been liking throughout the year will take him right back there. Now, I wish that his memory wasn't so good that I could just recycle some gifts that he might not have played with like a year or 2 ago, but he knows he already had those.
Why, you guys have some shit hasn't been opened yet?
Yeah, and also some that he played with one time, but it was kind of a little too advanced for him, so he kind of threw it to the side. And now it's
you better make him smarter, Lummy, so he knows how to play those games. We can't just be throwing hard stuff to the side.
But the thing is, I brought it back out. He's like, yeah, I know, I have it. I don't like it. Like he kind of like fucking blows it off. He knows that he had it, though, so it's not a new gift. Like, I try to bribe him with it. Like, hey, I got you something. He's like, yeah, I already had that.
Kids and their fucking toys, man.
I know, man. What the fuck?
All right, I got my MAGA MILF off here. Thank you to Rhett for putting this together. I thought about this right as I was going to bed last night, and by that I mean I was watching the Packers-Seahawks game, counting Zach Charbonnet's yards as I am in the fantasy football playoffs. It's a very tense situation. I don't want to talk about it, but I did want to let you guys know what I am currently battling through at the moment, because we all have our battles, and a lot of us are battling them silently, and right now I'm one of those. Lummy, you you know what you did yesterday? You said that you were in like a 20-leg parlay. What'd you do, man?
Well, listen, there was many parlays that I won, which I won a good amount. But the one that I was really upset about was I think it was eight. It was actually, I looked at an 8-person parlay. And $3 to win $401.
Okay.
And because my favorite player of all time, Tua Tagovailoa, can't pass for one more fucking touchdown. He had one touchdown early on and couldn't throw for one more to complete my fucking parlay.
It's crazy how you get as emotional about Tua as you do and then continue to bet money on him.
Is that why you don't like Tua? I mean, I know your wife is a Dolphins fan, but I know people don't like, I don't know what the deal with Tua is. He's very, very polarizing. But why do you hate him so much, Lummy?
I don't hate him. I just am so
emotional.
Yeah, I guess you could say emotional, because the whole point is that when people came out, a year or 2 ago, when he was really good, he was doing really well, he was putting up the stats, and people were saying like a babyface, saying like he was probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, yada, yada, yada. And all I said was that he did not have a strong arm. and he fit perfect in the Dolphins thing, and that got flipped into telling me that I was a racist person, and how I'm just a hater and a
You're
piece.
racist against what? Is he Samoan? What
He's
are you
Samoan.
racist
Yeah,
against?
he's a Samoan. I think he's Samoan.
You
and
hate
black.
Samoans. Okay.
And I love Samoans. You know, and it's a whole thing. It's like. Sorry that I saw that too. If you look at Herbert, and that was my comparison. See that maybe that's why they called me racist.
Well, Herbert and Burrow are there. Those guys are in the league of their own.
But they're in the same. They were in the same draft.
Yeah.
And I said either you could have had Herbert or Tua. And I said at the time, if you put Herbert on the Dolphins with Waddle and Tyreek and everyone they had, Justin Herbert's like the best. He's the best fucking quarterback.
So if you did the draft right now and you had between all the guys that were picked in 2020, you had Burrow, Herbert, Tua, Hurts, Jordan Love. Is Tua the last guy picked?
Yeah. Burrow's the first, obviously.
Burrow's first?
Yeah, and then Tua's last.
You taking Jordan Love or Jalen Hurts?
At right now, the way that the Packers are flown, and I know it does help with Josh Jacobs, but I mean, you got Jalen Hurts with Saquon Barkley. I'm taking Love. I'm taking Love all day. I mean, right at this point in time, depending on the team, but yeah, I'm going Herbert. Probably my second pick.
Herbert's good, man. I was surprised the Bucs really. The Bucs did a number on him yesterday.
Exactly.
All right, I got my MAGA MILF off right here. Thank you to Rhett for putting it together. So I want to know. We're just gonna, we'll run it between, us fellas here. Feel free to play at home. Megyn Kelly or Candace Owens. I don't know if it's Owens or Owen. Owens. Candace Owens.
Now, are we talking about like chicks we want to bang between the two who would want to bang? Sure. Who's a little naughty?
No. We're taking who we'd want to go push on the fucking swing set at the playground. Yeah, it's who we'd want to fucking talk politics with and then make out with, and then whatever happens consensually after happens, Lummy.
Okay, all right.
So I got you Megyn Kelly and I got you Candace Owens. Who you got right here? Look at that. Woo, hearts. I love that.
I almost was thinking, well, actually between these two, I was going to go with Candace Owens, but
I will say Candace Owens is, I believe Megyn Kelly's 52. Candace Owens, I think, is like 36.
I have a feeling that I think Candace Owens is a little too hoity-toity, goody two-shoe.
She's a little too anti-Semitic for my liking. I'm a big Megyn Kelly fan.
But listen, Candace Owens may get a little freakier than for you in bed.
Do you think?
Yeah, like really getting after anti-Semitic shit.
I don't know, dude. The Holocaust denial stuff kills my boner, man.
But if she's on top of you, just trying to choke you out, like with her hands.
Well, I think it'd be a serious choke. I don't think it'd be a pleasure choke out.
Get that Jewish dick hard for me, big boy.
Yeah.
I would have to go with Megyn Kelly. I mean, I think Megyn Kelly would be a little more freakier.
Okay. Red, what about you?
The Holocaust denier stuff aside, I'd probably go Candace Owens. I think she's got a little more of a backbone, and I admire that in a woman.
You sick fuck. Okay, that's between Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly
Who
right
would you
here.
go with?
I went Candace Owens.
Okay.
All right, the next one I got right here, the MAGA MILF off, is between Roseanne Barr
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh.
Roseanne.
Nice picture of Roseanne.
Yeah, right. Where'd that come from?
Chopped up tits, Jesus.
It's actually, Rhett found these, by the way.
Wow.
So I don't know she said her knocker doesn't look like too old, you know? Like her knockers look like they're 37.
If you're banging her, you might need to keep that push-up bra on her.
Yeah, Roseanne looks like she'll teach you a thing or two.
So in my MAGA MILF off here, guys, we've got Roseanne and we've got Marjorie Taylor Greene. I know there's definitely better pictures of MTG out there. Lummy, which way are we going on the MAGA MILF off here?
Man, I don't know. Now I'm a little. If she keeps her push-up bra on, I don't know though. But
you like Roseanne?
Yeah, but I have a feeling she probably hasn't shaved in about 50 years.
I think she's
no. Come on.
You think so? You think she's
But her
shaving?
dress, dude.
Yeah, but she might be smoking about 6 Marlboros while she's riding my dick. So,
Jesus, that's graphic, Lemmy. I mean, God, that was
sorry.
It's okay. I was doing a kids show today, but it's
my
out the
bad.
fucking window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully Walker's not listening.
Yeah, he's not.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with especially with her the way her face is looking. I'm probably just gonna have to take MTG from behind.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you brought up her face.
Yeah, because it looks long.
Well, maybe it's
horsey.
just a me thing, but it was hard to find a picture of her. She's got a very strong face, if you know what I mean. It's
She lifts weights. It's like I think her whole body's like kind of muscular and stuff.
yeah.
So.
Roseanne just seems like she'd be a little more fun. I think I'd get more out of that experience, so we'll go Roseanne.
She can tell you fucking jokes while you're hanging her.
Yeah, I want to learn something.
Man, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Roseanne.
Yeah,
I'm legit. This is not just for shock and awe. I'm gonna legitimately take Roseanne. Her hoots look very youthful there, and so we know
going down on Roseanne.
No, I would just
think of Tom Arnold.
That's
right
a tall
down there.
order.
No, that's I mean that's when you have to go. How does my skill set minimal? Compared to probably what she's had down there. Tom Arnold and whoever John Goodman. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who's I don't know. Didn't she ever? She never was with John Goodman. It was just for the show.
Well, didn't we joke about Stein blasting her too when he did the podcast?
Yeah, MTG and Roseanne.
Oh God. Well, we don't know. I don't know.
I feel like we could bring a little more heat than Stein to one of those two.
Okay. All right. So I think that we're gonna go Roseanne. Let's see who we got next here on the MAGA MILF off.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is this too hard for you, Lummy? I mean, let's set it up here.
No.
This is we've got two MILFs in the MAGA MILF off.
I mean, is this our first no contest or?
This is a total contest,
Yeah,
right? This is a total
contest,
contest.
yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck Lummy's dismissing
I
this
don't
for.
either.
We have Brady Mahomes, wife of Patrick Mahomes, got dinged up yesterday. They're saying high ankle sprain, could be week to week. Mahomes doesn't miss any games. Brittany Mahomes or Caitlyn Jenner, who hates trans people more than you guys do. And I don't mean you guys, I just mean other people. So what are we, a lot of people don't like Brittany Mahomes. They say she has resting bitch face. They say some other things about her. I really think they just say she has resting bitch face and that she's annoying. And then Caitlyn Jenner, obviously, very brave. I don't know, I don't know what all the parts are, but
she got it chopped off.
She got it chopped off, and as you can see, we've got some luscious, brown hair right here and soft features on the face. Lummy, which way are we going? And Patrick Mahomes is in the room if you do choose.
I got
this
Patrick
one.
Mahomes in the room?
He's in the room. Yeah, he's in the room.
Is Andy Reid fucking there too? Jesus.
No, well, I mean, listen, I wasn't planning on getting that
freaky.
But
yeah.
Andy Reid's in the kitchen, and Patrick Mahomes is like, I got to get away from Andy. He's fucking up my ass about all these new fucking little tight end pitches and stuff. So I want to come watch you with my wife. Are we down with that?
I mean, even though I think she probably is most likely a dead fish in bed, just laying there as a starfish.
Okay. Wow.
I feel like maybe Kendall, is her name Kendall Jenner, right?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah. Kendall's one of the actual full-fledged females,
Yeah,
the daughter.
sorry. She may work a little harder, but I'm going to go with
Caitlyn Jenner. Wow.
Brittany Mahomes.
Whoa, that's huge,
Brittany
man.
Mahomes.
That's huge, Lum.
I'll bang the starfish.
And that's brave. That's brave, too. Rhett, what are you going to do here? Are you going to pick Brittany Mahomes or Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, close, but I'm going to go Brittany Mahomes here, I think. It was hard to find a picture of her. Because some of those Sports Illustrated pictures she did, like the swimsuit edition, she looked pretty good, but they touched up her face, and they took them from very far away. So I tried to find something that kind of gave you a little more of a...
Her SI photo, bikini shoot or whatever was pretty good.
It was, but it almost doesn't even look like her in the face. You know what I mean?
Well,
Mike Oxmall, $25 in the Venmo.
All right, here we go. This is a naughty one right here.
Oh, okay.
We've got Amber Rose. I think she now has a tattoo on her head for the MAGA MILF off. Amber Rose or naughty Beetlejuice watching, touching you over the pants, Lauren Bobart. Who do we have here?
Man, if tribal tattoos could talk.
I still don't even know if that's real or not. Like, I know that photo came out. I don't know if she ever addressed it, but man, that looks aggressive, doesn't it?
It does look super aggressive.
I mean, even for a naughty woman. Amber Rose, Wiz Khalifa, baby mama, or not his baby mama, but she's got his kids. Wiz Khalifa was on Shannon Sharp's show talking about how cool she is, how she goes to the strip club. She is full on MAGA. She hangs out with Forgiato Blow. She's got tattoos on her forehead, and then we obviously know where Lauren Bobart lies. Very naughty as well. Lummy, what are you thinking right here?
Yeah, I don't think with what the package I'm working with, I can really compete with probably what Amber Rose has been around. So,
You're saying you have a small wiener,
yeah,
is what you're saying.
I think I would make her into a dead fish where she couldn't work with what I got. So
okay,
I feel like Lauren Bobart's about 5'2".
Yeah, good. Who knows?
Yeah, I might look impressive in her hand. So I'm probably going to go with Lauren Bobart. She may make me feel like I'm a lot thicker than I really am.
Might look impressive in her hand. Okay, all right. That was not what I was expecting to hear. Rhett, where were you going in the MAGA MILF off right here?
At first it was a hard decision, but I tend to like my women more natural, so I'm gonna go Team Bobart here, just because with Amber Rose, I think there's a lot of work she's had done.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think she was probably one of the first women's ever to have one of those ass implants.
Oh, she does have an ass implant?
She's got implants everywhere at this point. I think she's pushing 50, isn't she?
I would imagine so.
Wow.
I think that you have to have. I think that when you're in the public eye, I think you're gonna have to have work as a woman. So I don't know what that is.
She's 41.
Oh, okay. Well, geez. All right. What'd you say? She was 50?
I said she was pushing 50.
Oh,
My
okay.
mistake.
No, I was like, shit. God, we can't be losing Amber Rose.
No, she
here
looks
soon.
great. Don't get me wrong. She looks good, and I would tend to like it a little bit more, but I think it's just the artificial.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
it's okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, guys. Thank you, Rhett, for putting that together. I wanted to do the MAGA MILF off
Whoa, who'd you take, Amber Rose or?
I like, man, Amber Rose was cool back in the day when she was with Kanye. Now, like I said, guys, I don't want this to be face head.
Yeah.
Forehead tattoos are they don't really do a lot for me. They kind of scare me a little bit.
It'd be kind of distracting because if you just kind of would be reading it the whole time.
Yeah, I think that she's probably super nasty, which is cool. But I think that Lauren Bobart's Colorado nasty, which I think is a whole level of nasty that none of us even know anything about. So I would have to go with her on that one. So that's the MAGA MILF off. Thank you for humoring me, guys. I wanted to quickly go back to Travis Hunter from Colorado, who won the Heisman this weekend. We had Babyface on earlier. He was not a fan of the decision. Travis Hunter played both ways. He played, that sounds weird. He played offense and defense. So that was a big thing for people that aren't into football. So his dad, Travis Hunter's dad, help me guys, if I'm reading this correctly. Travis Hunter's dad did not go to the Heisman ceremony, from what I read, because he wanted to go see his son get married and he wanted to see his son get drafted. So he decided to not go to the Heisman Awards. Now, I guess nobody knew for sure if he was going to win or not. I don't know if that played into it. I also read that he has just been released from jail over the past couple of months and wasn't able to go there because of those kind of restrictions. So I've heard multiple things. Have you guys heard anything? Because they showed Travis talking to his dad, and now footage has emerged of his dad, which looks like at a house surrounded by a bunch of his friends, receiving this message from his son.
The only thing I've seen on it is that he just didn't want to go because he said he wants to watch his son reach bigger things in person.
Which is, I get that. Heisman, I feel like is a huge thing, but I think the man had his reasons. Did you hear the same thing, Rhett, or did you hear something about that he might not have been able to for legal reasons?
No, I hadn't heard much of anything at all about it.
Could it be that his dad maybe didn't think he was going to win it, so he didn't want to go and see the disappointment of him not winning it?
His dad put a bet in on Ashton Johnson to win it.
The quote was that like Lemmy said, I want to see my son do bigger things, like get married, who a lot of people really hate his girlfriend right now.
Exactly.
They go and get drafted, which both I think are going to happen very, very shortly. But Here's Travis Hunter talking to his dad, and then here's his dad with surrounded by the fellas watching his son win the Heisman, which is a crazy to put yourself, if you're a parent, crazy to put yourself in that position to see your kids reach that kind of greatness.
Yeah, come on now, let it go.
I look at your older son. I did it for you, man.
You hear me?
All the time, but you didn't get to see me. When the time you came to see my games, from not saying probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and coming to see me, man. That means so much to me. I know you wanted to be here and you can't. But trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you.
Yes, sir.
Talking about.
That last name is stuck in the world forever, baby. Told you I was going to bring that shit home, bro.
Move away from Florida to Georgia. I thank y'all so much, Coach Don. I appreciate you.
So what do you think? Come on. So what do you think about that? So I mean, it looked like.
I mean, maybe I'm like a little more reading into it. He was released 3 weeks earlier, so maybe he was under like a house arrest. I don't think it would be hard to find.
But can I tell you, it looked like, if I'm going to go ahead and we're going to speculate, which is what we do, it looked like he wanted to be around all his friends and family,
and not around his.
Well, no, I'm not.
Travis Senior's mom.
Well, no, I don't.
Or Travis's mom, whatever.
Well, I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that bad, but it feels like as much as it makes more sense to be with your son. At least I'm gathering from. I mean, it's not like he just sat alone and watched it. I mean, oh wait, hold on, let me pull this up. I mean, that's a party, and it's an emotional party too. You gotta watch you cry in front of Lummy. You can't just fucking cry in front of anybody.
That's true.
Having the right people over there, I think was I don't know. I think I
think they were drinking out of solo cups. Kind of getting probably a little crunk, a little crazy there.
Yeah, why not? Why not? But obviously Travis Hunter. People are like I said, his girlfriend for some reason is a big takeaway from all of this shit that happened over this past weekend. Just from Deion Sanders had to nudge her to stand up when they announced that she had won. And I'm really not trying to grill some 21-year-old girl here on this show.
I think she's hot.
There's people that are saying that she's ugly, but I also, which again. When you say a woman's ugly in this scenario, you're essentially saying that this dude is either better looking or such a good athlete that he deserves better.
Well, he could. I mean, let's be honest. This girl is pretty good looking, but he could certainly do better. And the more that we learn about her, the more that the internet comes to hate her. They kind of have good reason to, because anybody can see it coming from a mile away. Like, he should probably distance himself from her.
We've just seen little snippets of videos that have come out.
Yeah.
And then he's gone on, and again, Travis Hunter's relationship was something that I know a lot of the shit that the Bubba Army does not like that we talk about, because I write it down every day, which it's mostly everything we can bring up. But Travis Hunter's relationship was not something I wanted to get into, because I have found that there have been so many other people that are speaking on it that don't know much about it. Like I said, we've seen little things in public, but yeah, if that was his first girlfriend, and I mean, he loves her and he proposed to her, and he wants to be with her. We don't know what things are like when they're just together, and I don't expect a 20 or a 21-year-old girl to all of a sudden know how to act or to handle, all of these things that are kind of, being thrusted upon her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense to stand up when your fiance is named, Heisman, trophy winner, but, Deion had to tell her, and like, that's what Deion's there for. Deion's there to, impart wisdom on, the youth of this generation. So, again, I know that as the internet, we always like to, to grill people and all that stuff, and she's one of them right now, but I just think Travis Hunter's a good kid, man. He graduated, or he went all this year, played both sides of the ball, ended up with a 4.0 GPA, and I'm assuming that he's got good taste in women. He had good taste in where he went to go play college and teaming up with Shador and Deion, and it worked out for him. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this lady credit for Travis' success, because don't they give women credit for guys' success? They'll say behind every man is a bunch of women or something that hate you, or
of course,
yes, something along those lines. So I'm gonna leave her alone. But that's that was the whole Travis Hunter and his father shit from this weekend. So congrats again to Travis Hunter. All right, Flat Earth.
Oh boy,
Lummy.
Yeah. Listen. Seth's a believer now. Okay,
you got him on.
Yeah, not me. Don't say
you bring
me.
him to church.
The dumbest shit was that I read about it like last weekend. It was on the top of my mind. I was like, let me just go ahead and read about this. And apparently, for people that believe the Earth is flat, they believe that we're surrounded by this massive, massive ice wall that is Antarctica or something like that. But then now I've seen footage of Antarctica where there's the ice wall, and it doesn't look like it's the edge of the world. So, I don't really know. But I saw this over the weekend, and it says Flat Earther gets sent on a paid trip to Antarctica for 24 hours and is forced to recognize that what he believes made no sense. So I wanted to play that for you guys, see if it changes what Lummy's opinion is on all this shit here, since he's a flat earther.
Oh, big time flat earther.
Will Duffy right here, everybody.
There's no 24-hour sun. In fact, I was pretty sure of it. But I respect Will Duffy for being a stand-up guy, at least in the way that he kept saying it was true. I kept saying it wasn't. He said, "Do you want to go? I'll take you." And brought me here, and it's a fact. The sun does circle you in the south. So what does that mean? You guys are going to have to figure that out yourself. Don't listen to my beliefs or my opinion. It shouldn't matter to you. But at least you should be able to accept that the sun does exactly what these guys said as far as circles the southern continent. So that's about it. I realize that I'll be called a shill for just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for being honest, so be it. I honestly believe there was no 24-hour sun. I honestly now believe there is. That's it. If you want to call me a shill, so be it.
Is that part of the flat Earth thing? Is that there's not?
I like how he explicitly says, you know what that means. You got to figure it out for yourself, just so he doesn't have to say he was wrong.
Well, hold on. Isn't there like where the sun doesn't set up north somewhere?
In Alaska,
right?
Yeah. So I don't understand what this fucking guy is talking about.
But this is your boy. This is a flat Earth guy, right? So this is your dude. I mean, it's like I'm trying to show you your people. I don't want to downplay what your true thoughts and beliefs are. I just want you to see.
What is Stein called? How the center.
It's like the hemispherically challenged.
Yeah. So he said the flat Earth being called flat earther is not good.
Yeah, it's like it's like how you need to call little people and not, the M word, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, they doesn't want you don't want to get a bad name from this. Let's see what else he has to say.
But you also saw the ice wall in Antarctica?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I saw as much footage as there is on, TikTok and Instagram and all that other shit. So, I mean, the thing is that when there's all this talk about Antarctica, but there's people that are on Antarctica. Like there's people that are doing experiments in Antarctica. So it's not like this Antarctica is this area that has never been explored so we can sit here. But the just for the flat Earth is that Antarctica goes all the way around, right? And that's what blocks us from what? Just walking off the Earth?
I guess. I mean, or finding it because I'm looking up the Antarctica ice wall, because I think you asked what they think behind it is, and I was like, I'm not exactly sure. I did send you a map. I guess what they say is behind the ice wall.
You sent me,
and it looks like other countries and or other pieces of land.
Okay, let's see.
I guess.
Let me slip other pieces of the land that are what? That's not from Earth. Let's take a call, Lummy. Hello, caller.
No, it's on Earth.
Caller, you're on the air. We've got we're breaking up.
Hey guys, Mike from Naples.
Hey Mike, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I had some thing about the NFL, but on the flat Earth, when it was real trendy a few years ago, they had a documentary on Netflix, and they go through all the different counterpoints and points of it all throughout the whole documentary. And these guys who believe in it, they go out west where the land's really flat, and they put up these big transparent boards so that they can send a laser beam through them. So if it goes straight, it starts to go up. They prove themselves wrong, and essentially, spoiler alert, they end up proving themselves wrong at the end of the documentary, and it's pretty funny.
So is the Earth flat?
I wondered if
is the Earth flat or round?
No, the laser beam ended up disappearing because there's curvature to the Earth.
Okay,
and
all
they
right,
all
thank you.
Looked at each other like idiots.
Thank you. I saved myself the time on that one. Go ahead.
Did you guys see the 4:00 game with the Lions and the Buffalo Bills?
Oh yeah. Which part?
Yeah, do you think that game specifically, and maybe some more games like it, will change that stupid onside kick rule? Because they almost had it the second time when they knew it was coming. Imagine if they didn't.
So I think that I think Dan Campbell picked and I appreciate the call. Thank you very much. That's I do like talking I do like talking football, and everybody else hates it, but if you bring it up here, we're
we gotta take what the caller calls.
Yeah,
it.
we're people of the people right here. So I think that Dan Campbell made a massive mistake when he did go for the onside kick yesterday with however many minutes were left. But I think that the onside kick rule is absolutely atrocious, and I think that they need to at least figure something out to give a team a bigger percentage of a chance to win the game, because I just think when you get down, you used to be able to have like a fighter's chance, when you would have an onside kick, but now it's like it's your chances of getting it, or I don't know what, like less than 10% or something.
I think it's like 8% or 9%.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much they want the onside kick to play into the end of football games, but I hope that they change it, but I don't think any amount of onside kicks yesterday was going to alter Buffalo and what they did to the Lions. So
yeah, they just played their fucking ass off though. I mean, Josh Allen, no matter what people say throughout the year, he's looking like he's the most valuable player for the Bills. I mean, he has taken them on his back, rushing touchdowns, what was he? 6 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, I think so. Can you really?
Well, it was just the expectations for the Bills coming into the year, too. I mean, they have absolutely blown away. I was one of those people who was shit-talking them. I said Josh Allen was going to have to play middle linebacker just because, they didn't have anybody on defense. He didn't have any receivers to throw the ball to, and they've just been getting better as the year goes on. So, yeah, Josh Allen far and away. When you talk about what the MVP technically is, most valuable player to any one given team, I think it's hard to vote against Josh Allen this year.
And that's why, much like I told you guys that as a Bears fan, I would take the Bucs offensive coordinator as our head coach. I would take the offensive coordinator for the Bills, Joe Brady, as a head coach to see what he's done with Josh Allen with not the most they got Keon Coleman and Dalton Kincaid, but I mean not the biggest name household wide receivers, much like they had with Stephon Diggs, and unloading him and finding that offense still working is absolutely very, very impressive. Have you guys heard enough of this fucking flat Earth guy? Because I saw this yesterday.
Live to see another day.
Oh, get out of here!
Yeah,
it was
off.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Jay Anderson.
Fuck you, asshole. I saw this yesterday. This guy was it's a Buccaneers man cave, and I thought it was pretty cool. Let me get this shit off here.
Now, is it in your world? Would you want a man cave?
Me?
No, it's
yeah.
No, I know this guy. It's Liam Mitchell. He does Bucks Vault, and he works incredibly hard to archive the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. I'll try and find you the clip of this guy in particular, but he had a video where he could be given any game from any date, and he would tell you who the leading passer, leading rusher, who scored a touchdown, who had an interception. I'll try and find it, but this guy, I admire him when it comes to Buccaneers content. He's pretty awesome.
Well, this guy ended up showing, his area, whether it's his work area or whatever, and I find a level of dedication to when you have to get like this much shit, when you have to, get this many things to make it look right. I'm fascinated by it because I think that takes so much work over the the course of time to do that. I do admire the dedication.
My idea to show you guys my office. This is the vault, quote unquote, Bucks Vault, where I edit all my videos. This is where the magic goes down.
No, what I'm saying is that would you want to have like a Chicago Bears vault in your house?
I mean,
is that too much stuff for you?
I'd like to have a. I think it'd be cool to have a room where you had a bunch of stuff, but I don't think I would need it. I don't think I would need it themed to be the Bears at all. I think it would be more of just like a kind of like a sports kind of memorabilia room, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Bears, but I have so much other sports shit. Between my cards and everything like that. So he's got to frame all this stuff right here.
I sent Lummy that trivia video whenever.
I sent it to him.
There you go. I mean, it's just I like all the jerseys and everything like that, but man, like I said, the bobblehead, display case, all that stuff.
It looks like he's just in a condo or apartment.
I know. I mean, if he's got to move, I mean, God, that is going to be fucked.
Yeah, that's going to be a real bitch.
I also don't know. Look at that. I also don't know.
Cute.
I don't know if he's single. I don't know if he's got a kid.
I think he's got a wife or a girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. When you have kids, it's hard to put that much love into care and trinkets. All right, Lummy, what do you got? You got the
I sent this trivia thing in. Yeah, that Rhett was talking about. I guess this guy, claims to be some superstar Bucks fan.
Let me take a.
He's a buddy of mine. I got to put him over a little bit. This was
I've
impressive.
Never seen him. I've never seen him, right? I'm just saying, till we see what his trivia facts are. I mean, if they're just asking who wore number 40 in the 90s. I mean,
All right, let's see here. Let's see. This is a buddy of Rhett's who's apparently a Buccaneers wizard, and Lummy is discrediting this man before we've even started playing the video, which excites me. So let's go ahead and see if this guy is worth putting over or not. It's a new game, Sweeping the Nation, called Putting You Over or Not.
Saw a video on TikTok just now of a Bills fan. He killed it. He could name every Bills score, who they played, and touchdown dating back to 2016. I can do this dating back to probably 2002, definitely to 2002, maybe even further back to like 95 and beyond that. I got a helmet here with all 32 NFL teams mini helmets. What I'm going to do is just pull out a helmet. Got my girlfriend behind the camera. As soon as I pull out a helmet, she's going to say a year. I'm going to rally off the score. If they didn't play them, I'll have her say a different year. All right, you ready? All right. I look, and let's go. Rapid fire.
2005.
Didn't play him. Closest one was 03. Beat the Texans 16-3. Thomas Jones had the only touchdown.
2007.
Oh, babe, after I pull it out.
Oh, shit.
All right, we'll say 07. Lost to the Lions 23-16. Touchdowns were Ike Hilliard and Maurice Stovall.
09.
Lost to the Redskins 13-10. Antonio Bryant had a touchdown. Aqib Talib had a hat trick. Had 3 interceptions. Rondé Barber blocked an extra point.
Okay, all right. So, okay, this is wild. Yeah. So he's pulling out a helmet of a team, and then she's ripping off a random year, and then he's saying what Bucks game was the closest to that team and year.
And then all the touchdown scorers and, big stat leaders. Like Aqib Talib, when they played Washington in 2009, had 3 interceptions.
How is this Rain Man type shit? Is this
right? I have no idea.
Because we're sports fans here, but I don't have I got jobs. I mean, I don't have room for all of these memories and stuff.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, I can tell you, the 90s and the 80s of quarterbacks for the Bucks and some players, but
I don't know
who scored a touchdown in 2002.
I'm saying, I don't know if this is impressive or if this man needs to to go talk to the state of Florida. I mean, either way, he's got something here. Let's see what else he's got. His poor girlfriend.
2010.
Didn't play him in 2010, but lost to him in 2009, 26-3. Rough day for Josh Freeman.
Oh my God.
Your boy.
2011.
Didn't play him in 2011, but played him in 2010. Was a 38-35 victory. Max Hall started for the Cardinals. Aqib Talib had 2 interceptions. Barrett Root had an interception. Geno Hayes had a pick 6. Talib had a pick 6. Mike Williams had a 47-yard touchdown. LeGarrette Blount had a couple touchdowns, including 120 yards on the ground.
R.I.P. Mike Williams and Geno Hayes.
I was going to say, yeah, that was now.
That's the Josh Freeman era.
Was he a kid then? He doesn't look that old. Is he a kid 2007? Is this why he was able to retain the information? She doesn't seem like, she doesn't seem like she's going around 2017, 2018, anything like that. Seems to just be staying in an area maybe where he was a child. I don't know, man.
Yeah, the 90s, but unfortunately we had to listen to it on the radio.
Well, I think he also said that he couldn't really do any game past 98, 97. He didn't remember that far back. So I'm just assuming it's because, he grew up watching these games. I think he's in his 30s.
Okay, this is impressive, but I just don't know to what degree.
2002.
Beat him in the playoffs 31-6. Mike Allstott 2 touchdowns. Ricky Dudley had a touchdown. Joe Jaravicius had a touchdown in the corner. Derek Brooks had an interception. Dwight Smith had an interception.
Okay, I'm concerned, man. That's your friend?
Yeah.
Is that your buddy?
Does he have a real job, or is he just studying Bucks
I'm
trivia?
not sure what his day job is.
I
to
hope
be
he
honest
doesn't.
with you.
I hope he needs to be able to turn this into making money, man.
That's the thing, is that it's such a weird niche talent. Like, I don't know if it's a talent. I don't know if it's a useless skill entirely, but it is, I guess, impressive is one way to put it.
It's. I don't want to say it's useless, but it's
walking a very fine line. I agree. Unless he can monetize it, it does seem useless.
I mean, it is. It does seem like he is a childhood memories. He is able to, hold on to a lot of information. But if he was ever a play-by-play guy or anything like that, I don't know if I don't know if guys reference like, 2006, man, last time we played those guys, it was like Keep Talib had 2 picks, and then Antonio Brown. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think the only people that this is going to impress is sports guys on the internet like us.
Let's see. That only got 7,000 views, man. That should have been. Oh, he released it about a week or so ago. That should be getting higher views, I think.
Well, he said it's a TikTok thing, so I wonder if his TikTok's a lot bigger.
Oh, his TikTok is blowing
good point.
up. All right, let's see what I got here.
Good old TikTok.
I found this story over the weekend. Arizona polygamous leader who had 20 wives, with one as young as 9, was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Samuel Bateman pleaded guilty to a scheme where he would kidnap girls and turn them into his sex slaves. Bateman had 10 spiritual wives under the age of 18.
Okay.
The leader would force his male followers to atone for their sins by giving him their wives and daughters. What the fuck, man?
So he had a bunch of guys giving him his wives and daughters?
How does this shit happen? Let me see. Hold on. There's a video of this. How do you give up? I thought that only happened in porn videos. How do you give up your wife?
Was he paying them?
They had to atone.
Let's get everyone out of the car. Come on out. Everyone out of the car.
Is this his wives?
That's got to be. It's going to be like the fucking clowns at the circus. I'm going to get out of here.
Oh, he's got them all dressed up like that.
Let's start taking them back.
2.
Go ahead, come right here for me. Come over by this car. Go ahead, stay right there for me. Go. Just do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets for me, all right?
Only 2 of them.
Is this a dangerous game to play? Can we tell if they're underage by the blurs on their faces? Or, I mean, they've got to be underage here, right? Because they're probably not just yoking a couple of...
You think the other women were in that trailer?
I don't know, man. I was... I'll be honest with you. Once I just saw the headline and all that, I was like, "Oh man, this will be good. I need to send this to myself." And then I like to see all unfold just right in front of me.
You guys have names?
Are they allowed to talk?
I'm Deputy Mitchell. You want to tell me your name, or just so I know who I'm talking to? Okay.
It's always the oh, here's another one, Lummy.
Oh, here they come.
There's 3.
Oh, there are some in the trailer.
It's like a TV show.
What in the fuck, dude?
That's the ones he wasn't banging currently.
This is Arizona.
Get in the trailer.
It's not another foreign land. How do it's these guys get these chicks? I mean, sorry. I mean, I mean that.
Let's see. She and 8 other child brides.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
How old are you? 11? How old are you? 12? You? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? You don't have to say, or you just following her?
She must be of age.
None of them look even close now.
None of them look really doable either.
Do you need any medical attention? Were you hurt at all? No. Okay. And where were you riding? In the truck or in the cab?
In the trailer.
In the trailer. And where did they invite you to go?
They tell me they go on to
They just said you're going on a trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said it's been a couple hours long.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right.
What in the hell, man? What do you think about that?
Oh, I think the guy's sick as fuck.
how
He's
do you-
using religion as a shelter for just fucking 10 underage girls. I mean,
I don't even know I don't even know how. Where was he traveling with them to? Do we know yet?
it looks like they were just traveling to somewhere in Arizona.
Oh my God, man, that is just unreal. I don't know. So let's see
The parents, man, the parents of those kids that just gave them up to him. Are just, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, so the male followers had to atone for their sins by giving up, by giving up their wives and daughters. Bateman traveled between states of Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and Nebraska to rape his victims.
Jesus.
The video happened in 2022 of August when police received a tip that small fingers were reaching out of the trailer. When police stopped the vehicle, they found multiple girls, including 3 between the ages of 11 and 14. 7 adult wives were also charged for coercing children into sexual activity or impeding the investigation.
How do you whatever the fuck, coerce an adult male or female to give up their daughter for their sins?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know if people believe in God that much, or if dudes like this are just such an incredible like salesman that they give them the pitch of a lifetime to give up their family. I do believe there's a lot of really, really stupid fucking people in the world.
Jeez.
But I mean, if you are stupid enough to get tricked out of your wife or daughter, it's probably best they're not with you, I think. And
yeah, no shit.
In the first place, not that they need to be with this guy at all, but yeah, if you're willing to give up your wife or daughter in any scenario, then probably time to go bye-bye. What's going on, Bubba Show? You're on the air.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. What can we do for you?
Not a whole lot. This is just first time caller. I am usually working when you guys are on the air, so I'm actually have a lunch break and just wanted to call in and say hi.
Welcome to the party. What's your name?
How do you listen to?
YouTube. My name is Tim Albright, or Tim A.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Whichever one I
Tim.
sign into.
Yeah, I've seen Tim before.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, awesome show. I am a huge race fan, so I kind of sympathize a little bit with Brett with that. I actually got hooked onto you guys with when Bubba was on Flow last year, talking about the racetrack and had Devin Moran and Turbo on.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
And then literally just been watching since then. So I'm up here in Iowa, so we don't really get a whole lot of talk of you guys up here. So, yeah, just kind of cool. Every once in a while, I have a guy that I work with. He was in the Coast Guard, and he kind of knew a little bit about you guys from being stationed down there and stuff. But
that's awesome.
Other than that, I have a hard time really finding a whole lot of people around here that know about you guys. But it's still kind of cool.
Well, listen,
having a little pocket of
just go around and say if you want to hear a really mediocre radio show, I got just what you're looking for, and then slide them our YouTube link.
Fish on J20.
Thank you, Fish.
Right on. Well, no, I just wanted to take a second and let you guys know that I appreciate what you guys do. And
thanks, Tim.
Keep it up.
Happy holidays, man. Thank you.
Yeah, same to you guys.
Thank you. Shit, I'm sorry. I should have said. But thank you. I should have said Merry Christmas. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Would you say Happy Holidays?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I thought we were going to this MAGA swing today with the MAGA chicks, and now Happy Holidays.
I know. I fucked up.
You can make it up here.
Jesus loves you. Thank you for calling the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. How may I help you?
Jesus is the reason for the season.
He is.
Fuck Bubba. All Jews must die.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
There we go. There you go.
I'm glad you waited all that time.
Yeah, that's good. That's just what I pretty much hear on a daily basis. All
fuck Bubba. Jesus.
No, not the fuck Bubba. The Jews dying and shit like that. But don't worry, because people like that inevitably will be the reason that I leave this show.
No.
Here is I don't know why I sent this to myself. I'm gonna play it right here, and let's try to find out why. Clearly, it was a reel that popped up this weekend. This song is called "Rubbin' One Out" by Biscuit Beats, and as you can see here from the video, we'll see how this comes into play.
Biscuit Beats.
Yeah, Biscuit Beats.
Okay.
Biscuit Beats.
I'm rubbing one out on my living room floor, 'cause my wife won't suck my dick anymore. She used to haul to her out on my thing, but she stopped when I gave her that wedding ring. And now it's just me and this cold six-pack, tugging my meat, laying flat on my back. She's watching her shows while I'm watching the door, rubbing one out on the living room floor. I mean,
Have you ever heard that before?
That sounds like one of Bubba's songs.
It's actually it's called Biscuit Beats AI.
Hey, wait, that's an AI song?
Yeah.
There he hits a whole entire
No.
I'll send you the link. It looks like
Shut the fuck up. That sounded just so original.
it looks like they're making Christmas songs too in country.
This Biscuit Beats is doing other ones too.
I sent it to you.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. That's
Man, if you want some more of that and you want the real deal, though, are you familiar with Wheeler Walker Jr.?
Yeah. I don't know if it was the video froze up on here, but he's pretty much playing it for his wife, and you could tell that she's freaking out that she doesn't like anything that what he's saying, and that completely froze up, and then we just pretty much heard an AI song about rubbing one out. All right, this is what
It looks like asking AI to make a hit Christmas song. But yeah, there's all these.
Asking AI to make a hit. Let's see. That's only got 293 views.
Yeah, it's not that.
I think this AI for the the scope of YouTube, it got oversaturated pretty quickly.
The AI shit. Yeah, I don't want to fucking. I can't. If I'm playing AI stuff, then people are gonna hate me because that's what Bubba does. He plays his AI songs. I just want.
I'm rubbing one out on my living room.
And this is AI?
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
This shit ain't fair. Got my hand is tired. Nobody told me that I'm out retired. Now I'm just rubbing one out on the living room floor, 'cause my wife won't suck me off anymore.
This is horrible. I'm so glad you guys know what's going on, man.
Were you feeling it though? That when you heard it,
It takes a.
it's got a little bit of a beat to it.
It takes a village to know what the fuck's going on in the world these days with content and everything like
especially
that.
with AI now.
Have you? I think we talked about it on the show, but I mean, you see one. There's one on national TV every Sunday. Coca-Cola did an AI Christmas commercial.
Did they?
Their Christmas commercial that plays during the NFL games is like 90% AI.
Really?
Yep.
They saving money on that deal?
It looks like fucking shit.
Or is it just impressive at this point?
I mean, how much money does a multi-billion-dollar company like Coca-Cola have to save on a Christmas commercial of all things?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I don't know. I know that AI is the future. I know that it's happening at a scary rate. So
yeah, unfortunately, like a year or two from now, we're not even really going to be able to tell the difference, I think.
All right, let me ask you guys about this. This was the quarterback of the Saints from yesterday. This is not a sports thing. This is just a fierce look thing.
I sent you the.
What did you send me, Lummy?
That AI commercial because I'm a little blown away. But
AI commercial. Okay.
Of Coke.
Before I do the AI, all right. Well, I want to get to this quarterback for the Saints. I just want to know if he's being serious or not with his
Jake Haener.
Yeah, with his promo pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see. All right.
That was his rookie photo shoot too. That was his first photos from last year when they drafted him.
So this is all AI right here, what we're saying, Lummy?
This looks like it is like a tribute or someone attempting to make their own, paying homage to Coca-Cola's innovative 2024
Lummy,
Christmas
what
ad.
is this shit?
It looks
it's
like
paying homage. I don't pay homage.
Shit.
Is this the one?
No, I think this is like a.
All right, you know what?
Cheap
fuck it. Let's
remake.
go to the Saints guy.
Fuck it.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck it, guys. Don't worry, I got backups. Is this serious? Okay, this was a quarterback.
Yeah.
This is a quarterback for the Saints. He played yesterday until he got pulled or got hurt, whatever. These are his promo shots. I don't. I don't know. I'm being serious. Like, I don't know if this is how he really like looks and feels, or if this is some sort of joke that he was doing.
It's like from fucking Zoolander.
I don't know.
Doesn't. Yeah. I was just as surprised as you were. These were his rookie premiere photos from last year. And he didn't play any football for the Saints in his rookie year. I don't know if he ended up playing any snaps, but he did face a multiple game suspension. And I think it was for PEDs, which was, interesting enough because he was going into his rookie year QB3.
Who lets this stuff Who approves this? I mean, does he love this? I mean, that's why I'm just asking. Like, did he do this like as a joke? If he did it as a joke, it's funny as shit. If he did it seriously, it's still funny. I've just never seen anybody with press pictures like this before, to where people are asking a lot of questions.
Have you seen like Gardner Minshew kind of takes goofy photos too.
Yeah, but he's got a mustache, and he's kind of...
Oh, okay.
He's got that look. Yeah. He's got that look to him.
He's got he's got the...
yeah, this guy was a rookie taking photos like this, so I get it. Gardner Minshew's at least been around the block, and people know his gimmick.
Right.
This guy doesn't have a gimmick.
I don't know. Is he trying to develop a gimmick? Like, is he developing... Can you try to develop a brand just based off your promo shots? Because
mocking people?
I don't know if it's happening. I mean, again, and then this photo is... I mean, we got to get some fucking rookie cards of Jake Haener like that. Let's see what else I had here to cover today. Well, this was Candace. Okay, this was... Sorry, I won't bring this up.
So it looks like this whole thing it's the rookie premiere shot. They just bring out rookies and have them do different things, but it's they just take like a million photos. So like whatever they're doing, and then they just take.
So but he's got. I mean, don't you think?
Yeah, I know it's candid.
They got to run it by him. Candace Owens, we were talking about earlier, guys. Candace Owens has been named. Are you ready?
Yeah. Is this breaking news?
This is going to be breaking news to the guy that hates Jews that called before. His leader's been called out. Candace Owens has been named Anti-Semite of the Year by Stop Anti-Semitism. It says Candace Owens' witch's brew of anti-Semitism drew from vile medieval blood libels, including claims that Jews drink Christian blood, conspiracies that Jews are pedophiles who control the media and are taking over America, and our modern toxic anti-Israel hysteria. So I did find that also, again.
Wow, she edged out Hamas apologist Greta Thunberg and Hassan Piker for the title.
Wow. Hassan Piker.
Who's Hassan?
It looks like he's a Twitch streamer that's a terror-supporting Twitch streamer.
Oh, I don't know. You guys know him?
No, he's like I guess you could say super left-wing Twitch streamer. Some would say a news streamer, but he's one of those guys who just reads the news on Twitch every day and then kind of throws an out-of-touch take out there.
Is that a thing? I like the kind of streaming. I like I like Kai Cenat. Like, I like that kind of shit where, he's just doing crazy stuff. I don't know about guys that are just sitting around talking about the news kind of like we're doing, but, do you guys watch any of these, like, young streamers at all? I mean, Rhett, you're more in that age group, but, Lummy, are you watching any of these guys? Any of these, like, young up-and-coming guys that are massive right now?
No, I'm just watching the old school podcast guys.
I watch I watch a lot of Sam Hyde. I don't know if I watch a lot of like younger streamers per se, but I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I'd say as far as live content though, I usually watch like MDE and Sam Hyde stuff.
Okay, all right. I like Speed. I like a couple of guys. So I've just found myself watching some of these 21, 22-year-olds to kind of see what they do when they have all this money and all this creativity, man. And they're doing a lot of really, really cool shit. So, all right, listen, enough Jake Haener. I think that's going to be it for today.
Well, by the way, Candace Owens says she will be preparing an acceptance speech for her show today.
What a fucking...
She says she has so many people to thank. So I'm kind of curious on what she's going to say. I can't believe she's so anti-Semitic.
No, I just bring her up because
no, but it looks like everyone else thinks the same thing. I mean, I never really.
No, her and who is it? Her and Nicholas Fuentes? Is that the guy?
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's those two people are very, very interesting. All right, so thank you for listening today. Thank you for everybody that threw us some cash. It might not have been enough to bring us back on the air on Wednesday, but we'll see. I appreciate it. Bubba will be back hosting tomorrow, gone Wednesday, but we will have, and I'm excited because it'll be happening this time on Wednesday, our first ever Santa vs. Elves dodgeball game. I'll be involved. Lummy will be involved. We're going to have Babyface, Tuttle, Rhett. We're going to have Big Red as a referee. Are we still waiting to see if Colton can come by?
Yeah, he has not given me a definite answer yet.
We might need just a spare part from the Bubba Army, Lummy. You know, if anybody's like around on Wednesday between 12 and 1, we might need them.
Hey, what about I mean, it's 12-1. It might be a little later in the day.
Mount Plaisir, $20.
Maybe we could get in contact with our potential intern, Giovanni. He was in chat this morning. He said hello, Lummy.
Do we want to bring Giovanni in that quick? Bring him.
I mean, if we're just looking for bodies, he's around the corner at the 7-Eleven.
Oh man,
next man up mentality.
Put an intern before he even hits record on one of those tapes back there.
No, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't have brought it up. I apologize.
No, you're good, but we'll get Broderick too.
We'll find it. Look, the thing is that we're gonna do 3-on-3, and we're gonna find a body, and we're getting the costumes, and everything's gonna be cool.
Good call on the referee. We definitely want to avoid another Davenport screw job, I think.
Yeah, it's important to have one because I know Brian is a stickler for the rules, and again, we don't need him.
Do you need me to reach out to Bubba about the approval of the costumes? Or are you gonna talk to him? Or?
Well, what do you want me to say? You want to talk to him?
Yeah. I mean, I could just put us in a group, and send him the links of the costumes and say, "Hey, Bubba, do you approve us getting these for Wednesday?"
Yeah. And what's the total price looking like for what we might need?
Looks like it's going to be about with everything probably about $110.
110?
Yeah.
For an elf and a Santa costume?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw me on that group text and let's see if he blows up. Then I'm just gonna go dark and act like it was never my idea in the first place, and then we'll
fuck.
Yeah,
Seth's gonna delete himself from the whole message too.
We'll just listen to Babyface and not dress up because it's gonna be hot or something like that. So we'll have a plan B if Bubba.
Yeah, what a negative Nancy.
What? I think we got.
By the way, he's in the elf costume. That's gonna be a lot cooler than the fucking Santa outfit.
Well, he said he couldn't find the elf costume, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, he didn't even know he wore it last year.
Yeah, we got a couple of days to get it together, but either way, it's happening. There will be festivities.
And Colton said he will make it.
All right, there we go, baby. 3-on-3, Rhett's in. Holiday dodgeball, Santa versus the elves, Wednesday.
Oh, wait, so 3-on-3.
What? What the fuck?
Oh no, so that means we need.
It's me, you, Tuttle, Colton, Rhett, Babyface.
I know, so that means our price went up a little bit. I was still thinking in the mindset of getting 2 outfits. That means we're going to need 2 of each. So
okay, all right.
Price will double.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, price doesn't need to double. We're going to just get some fucking hats or something like that, okay? All right, just not everybody needs to be fully fledged dressed. We're going to figure this out, but we're going to mix it up. Thanks to everybody for listening. Rhett, Lummy, anything I forget? Anything I need to hit before we get out of here?
No, I think you're good.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a music bed on the live assist that'll play us out.
Should I hit something, Lummy? Should I hit the...
just hit your air button.
Hit the air button?
Okay.
And it'll play it.
If you love that segment, then check out BubbaArmyHQ.com
Is that it?
and do a deep dive on past shows.
No, he added that extra commercial. You're good. Hold on.
That's fine.
I'll fast forward it. What commercial?
Okay.
And
We'll
then
just run through the commercial.
technically got one more on the other side. That'll be the credits, right? Should be, or something like that.
I'm looking right now.
Do you guys see this? Is all these fucking breaks I didn't use today to fucking bring you non-stop entertainment.
Top of the hour. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bumper, and that just goes into...
We're good?
Best of.
Yeah.
All right, Lummy, because I gotta go home. I gotta get ready for this fucking Bears-Vikings game tonight, baby.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'll watch it. I'll monitor it.
Are you getting monitored all night?
You fucking know it.
How long does... Okay, you don't have to be here like for a long time to monitor this, do you?
I have to monitor for another 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
All right, I'm good with that. All right, thank you guys. Great job today. I'll see you guys tomorrow back in my little bitch chair. Ta-ta.
That's it.